Hola, ¿qué tal, banda? ¿Qué tal? Muy buenas tardes a todos. Bienvenidos sean a un nuevo directo. Estamos muy contentos, muy emocionados porque hoy es el Summer Game Fest. Solamente estoy terminando un par de detalles para prepararme, pero quería empezar con la transmisión cuanto antes. Entonces, denme que un minutito y vuelvo con ustedes. Un minutito, dos máximo, ¿vale? El evento también está a punto de comenzar. Listo, banda, listo. Vamos a ver. ¿Cuál era? Esta no era, aquí está. Hola, ¿qué tal? Buenas tardes a todos, bienvenidos a un nuevo directo. Les saluda Epikmin, yo muy contento, muy emocionado de estar aquí con ustedes. El Summer Game Fest está a un minuto de comenzar la cuenta regresiva. Fiu, ay, se andaba bien, andaba un poquito apresurado, pero ya estamos aquí. Recién bañado, todo fresco, todo correcto. No iba a rasurarme, para ser honesto, pero la situación lo amerita. Entonces, modo serio, modo hype. Aquí tengo agua bien pinche helada. Tengo mis pingüinos que nunca pueden faltar. La emoción. Y también... Y pues nada, ¿qué puedo decir? Vamos a buscar aquí. Tengo entendido que hay varios presentadores. Vamos a hacer esto un poquito más por acá. Ahí está bien. Vamos a asegurarnos que se vea. Ahí está, ¿verdad? Sí, ahí está. Perfecto. Vamos a ver. Summer Game Fest. Programa. Vamos a buscar el programa. Fresco. A ver, ¿qué dice? Guía completa Summer Game Fest. Eso no me sirve. Yo quiero el programa, el schedule del evento particular. Sí que tengo entendido que va a estar Xbox, si no me equivoco, pero no quiero... A ver, aquí dice horario de conferencia. Mm, Mira, aquí está, aquí está, aquí está. ¿Quién forma parte del Summer Game Fest? Tenemos Xbox, Bethesda, PlayStation, 2K, Activision, Atlus, Namco, Bloober Team, Capcom, Coffee Stain, Deep Silver, Devolver Digital, Digital Streams, Dotemu, EA, Epic Games, Focus Entertainment, Humble Games, Frost Giant Studios, Level Infinite, Mediatonic. Devolver son los que hicieron Fall Guys. Devolver y Mediatonic, pero se lo vendieron a Epic. Mi joyo, claro que sí. Netflix, Sega, Samsung Gaming, Raw Fury, Square Enix, Steam, los creadores de Cuphead, estudio M80HR, Warner Bros, Skybound y Samsung Gaming. Güey, ¿cuántos son? Un chingo, güey. Son 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 31, güey. 31 partners o presentadores. Todos menos Nintendo. Estoy casi seguro que esos güeyes van a tener su Nintendo Direct la próxima semana. Probablemente me ponga a trabajar en un bueno, no probablemente. Voy a hacer un video de predicciones. Predicciones del posible Nintendo Direct junio 2022. Voy a hablar con mi editor para ver si puede ayudarme con eso. La verdad es que hablando del Summer Game Fest, dijeron expectativas normales. O sea, como que lo emocionaron mucho, pero lo dijeron, mantengan sus expectativas normales. Y es como que, güey, para que subas el hype, si lo vas a bajarlo tanto, no sé. Pero solecito. Solecito. Ah, pues probablemente, güey. Hoy en la mañana vi un leak de la colaboración de Fortnite por Among Us. Entonces yo creo que van a anunciarla hoy. O sea, que iban a anunciarla aquí, pero se filtró. ¿Qué más? Güey, bueno, quiero ver Hollow Knight Silk Song. No sé, a lo mejor hay nuevos detalles de Sonic Frontiers. Yo esperaría. ¿Qué más? ¿Qué más podemos esperar? Dijeron que Modern Warfare. Pero, pues, o sea, güey, ya nos vale madre Call of Duty, güey. No ha sido lo mismo desde. Con eso me doy por bien servido. Silk Song, Sonic Frontiers van a ser mis predicciones. Todo lo demás, bienvenido. La verdad es que tengo pensado. Me gustaría mucho comprarme un Play 5 a final de este año, quizá para Navidad. Porque hay algunos exclusivos que quiero jugar. Como los Persona. O sea, en específico el Persona 5. ¿Qué otros exclusivos tiene? Final Fantasy VII Remake. Sin tener que pagar $70 en Epic Games. Por una versión inferior. Persona, Final Fantasy. Los Kingdom Hearts. Que ya los tengo. Eso sí los tengo porque los encontré en oferta. Encontré el Kingdom Hearts 3 All-In Package, que es todos los juegos literalmente, con el DLC del 3 si no me equivoco. Pero no tengo Play. Pero es que era un puto ofertón. No sé, tío. No sé, no sé. ¿Qué más? GTA 6, sí es cierto, güey, GTA. Güey, de GTA porque lo único que sabemos es que existe. O sea, pusieron un tweet anunciando que existe, güey. Con puro texto. Y yo de que, ok, muy cool. ¿Qué más? ¿Qué más podría ser, güey? Esa rolita está chida, Lo voy a subir acá el volumen en mis audífonos. Se me están derritiendo este pedo, güey. Es un chingo de calor. Guachen. Se ve más brilloso. Sí, ahí sí se ve. ¿Qué más? Mm, mm, ¿Qué más podría pasar? Mm, ¡Ah! Mario Rabbids, güey. Pero no va a estar Ubisoft, ¿o sí? No leí Ubisoft en la lista que busqué ahorita. No, no creo que vaya a salir algo de Ubisoft. Puede que sí, pero no creo porque no los vi en la lista. Según recuerdo, porque ahorita la leí. Se me rompió el pingüino a media mordida. No mames. Listo. A ver, voy a checar la lista una vez más. Solamente para confirmar si está Ubisoft o no. Antes de que empiece el evento, porque ahorita va a empezar y ya no voy a ponerme a buscar nada. Puta madre, ¿cuál era la...? Sí, ¿dónde está el sitio web que ahorita encontré? Aquí está, a ver. No, olvídenlo, se cancela. Nomás me muestra las búsquedas, no los sitios a los que accedí. Bueno. Hype, 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 hype. ¡Woo! ¿Estamos listos, banda? ¿Estamos listos? Venga. Expectativas aquí. Estamos a menos de 30 segundos. Yo no pido mucho, solo quiero ver. Miren, aunque no muestren Sonic Frontiers, si muestran Silk Song, Voy a hacer un Let's Play en el canal. Si no lo muestran, pues no, ¿verdad? Tendrá que ser después, pero... ¡Venga! Vamos a empezar ya. A ver qué pasa. Que ya empiece, por favor. Se ve bien.
A live showcase of what's next in the wide world of video games. We are live here in Los Angeles, so whether you're streaming from home or watching inside an IMAX theater, welcome to our
sí, cierto que podías ir a cines IMAX. Qué loco.
Updates on the games you love, be joined by special developer guests, and yes, have a few surprises along the way too. Now, what I love about this show is that it's a true cross-industry showcase. Whether you play on Xbox, PC, PlayStation, Switch, or mobile, we'll have games for you. It doesn't matter your platform of choice. We're all here to come together as one community that simply loves the art of amazing
Es como
video
pasto,
games.
como pasto azul.
The biggest franchises in the industry are here, like Call of Duty. You'll get introduced to exciting new worlds and new teams, and we'll make room for small independent developers who we think deserve the spotlight too. If we do this right, hopefully you'll discover a few new games to put on your wish lists. And even if you don't get every announcement that you desire, and let's face it, you're not going to get everything today, but we've got a lot of great stuff. So let's get started. Over 30 years ago, Capcom Street Fighter hit arcades, and ever since, this legendary Japanese fighting game series
Lo que no me termina de convencer es el logo, pero todo lo demás se ve top notch en Street Fighter 6.
And right now, we're excited to officially confirm a character coming to the game
Ken.
and show you the exclusive first
Ken.
gameplay footage.
Güey, dime que es Ken. Se ve mamalón. No es Ken.
You won't know what hit you.
Let me have some fun.
Let's get this mission started.
¡No, güey! Las papas del Cars Junior. Y me gustaba. Bueno, no, creo que su peinado siempre ha sido el mismo. No le falta estilo a ese sujeto.
This will be a good fight. Got you in my sights.
Pues se ve con madre los colores, güey. No sé, el estilo, güey. Esos golpes, o sea, esos colores como graffiti, güey.
I'm just on another level.
Bueno, está un poquito arreglado el logo. Pero sigue siendo como... O sea, no muy diferente.
All right. Next, it's time for a brand new game announcement here at Summer Game Fest. Check this out.
¿Qué? No mames. ¿Qué es esto?
Sergeant Leo Alvarez of the CM-Leth Recon Squad.
Espera.
Our mission was to enter the Tantalus base, locate the comsat relay, and bring it back online. We found the relay, but there was a problem.
¿The Titanfall?
Get that door closed now, Private. Close that gate. Nothing gets in here.
Ey, quiero dejar de leer el chat, güey, porque veo pura gente...
Releases of One Piece.
Bueno, da igual, lo voy a ignorar. Ocultar chat.
Willis, take the lead.
Porque la gente es como que muy cringe, y que están de que... y yo como que, güey, bájale de pedo. Titanfall.
What we found was a new kind of evil.
O
and it
Prototype
found us
3.
first.
Güey. ¿Qué es eso, güey? No mames, es de...
This wasn't human.
Es un juego de Alien. Güey, es un juego de Alien.
Through that door!
Sí, güey, es un juego de Alien, no mames.
That door, Sergeant!
Güey, pero creí que era Dead Space. Alien Isolation 2.
I don't know what I saw in there. But I know when I close my eyes, I still see it. Now everyone's dead. And someone needs to know.
Aliens Dark Descent. Mm. Pues normal.
That was Aliens Dark Descent, and it's coming in 2023 to console and PC. Next, 2 years ago at the Game Awards, we revealed the Callisto Protocol from the creative forces behind the Dead Space franchise. Today, I am thrilled to get to show you the first raw gameplay alongside its creator, Glenn Schofield.
Callisto
But first,
Protocol.
here's the
A ver.
quote-unquote Schofield cut of the brand new trailer with a little more gore.
Creo que primero había mostrado como un tráiler, o sea, cinemáticas, y este es el primer gameplay de Callisto. Si no me equivoco, es de los creadores de Dead Space.
Take a look outside. Did you know that they call Callisto the dead moon? Dead. Just like you would have been if I hadn't fished you out of that wreck. So whatever you're holding on to right there,
Nah, le voy a quitar los subtítulos.
that's
Ni
your
pedo.
old life. You gotta let that go.
Para que sea más
Your
claro.
new life is entirely
Oye, ¿dirán algo de Dead Space Remake?
I'm just trying to give you a chance at rebirth.
Uy, debería jugar algún juego de Dead Space en stream. Quizá. El
I just
2.
love that last part. Gives me chills every time.
¡Ah, la verga! El abanico, güey. Parece que tiene el desmembramiento. El apuntar a ciertas partes del enemigo para cortarle pedazos del cuerpo, güey. Los finishers. Verga, güey. Eso es un game over. Eso es un puto game over.
Welcome
Funado.
to your new home.
Callisto Protocol. Bueno, no. The Callisto Protocol. Hijos de puta. Digital Deluxe.
That's right. We know what you wanted to see. And joining me now, Glenn Schofield, Striking Distance. Glenn, first of all, congratulations. This game looks absolutely incredible. And I got to say, the fact that you have built this team, this studio, new IP, shipping this December, all in COVID, blows me away. So congratulations.
Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks for having us. I really do appreciate it, Jeff. And for a second, just give me a second. I want to thank you for all you've done for the game industry all these years, man. I think I've known you like 16, 17 years now, and you've been an ambassador. You've amplified new games, new studios, and I just wanted to thank you. I really do appreciate it.
Thank you. It's not about me, it's about you
Creador de
guys.
Yeah,
Space.
I know.
Sí,
I
sí, sí, son el
appreciate that.
creador
Thank
de
you so
Space.
much. And yeah, it's so fun to do these shows and to show this game. So people saw the trailer, but what I'm so excited today is that you just brought a raw gameplay sequence. This game is in development, and people are going to be blown away, I think, when they see it. But tell us a bit about what are we going to see today?
Yeah, we got a couple minutes of, like you said, like raw gameplay. It's 2 segments in the first half of the game. One is a med bay, another one is a power station, and you're going to see
Okay, Med Bay
some
Power Station.
new enemies, some brutality, some just about everything. We're showcasing a
The
new
striking
weapon
distance.
called the grip.
Okay.
It's like a gravity gun, but it picks up the enemies and it shoves them into giant fans. It rips them
Ah,
apart. It's great.
ok.
And then check out the nice ending we have where
Como
we,
lo agarrar
you
los
know,
enemigos y
usually we'll
aventarlos.
kill
O sea,
our
como
main
usar la
character,
fuerza, pero con
Jacob,
una pistola.
in a very unique
Esa es
way.
la fuerza de que
And,
con una pistola con gravedad
just for a second, I want
los
to thank the
empujas
team, man.
y
Like you said, through
los
COVID,
degollas
through
todos
everything
a la verga.
else, the dedication, the hard work, you guys are amazing.
Los licúas más bien,
very
de
much.
que la licuadora,
And I gotta
Dora,
say,
Dora.
again,
Sí, 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 la
what you
licuadora,
guys
güey.
are shipping this year, this looks like a world-class next-gen game. It's rare that teams are bringing something out like this year, and let's let the footage speak for itself.
Thank you.
Ben
Thanks.
Schofield, striking distance. Here it is, the first gameplay of the Callisto Protocol.
Espera, ¿eso no era gameplay? Oh, esto sí es el gameplay, ok. Güey, es como ser, es como ser Dead Space, pero sin ser Dead Space. Y la espina dorsal, o bueno, la espina que está en la espalda, en lugar de tener la espina dorsal azul que marca el HP, tiene algo aquí en el cuello verdecito que también es la vida. Sí, ahí pudimos ver el grip. Pues que literalmente es Dead Space, se ve con madre, se ve con madre, se ve con madre. Es como un sucesor espiritual. Sí, eso, un sucesor espiritual. Callisto Credits. Hola, tiene maquinitas expendedoras también. A la verga. El speeder, güey, el speeder. No mames. Ahí están los abanicos gigantes del generador. Aviéntalo, aviéntalo! Qué satisfactorio, güey. Como un compactador de basura gigante, güey. No, no mames. Verga.
Oh my god. That just
Oye, sí es cierto, le falta voz.
All right, moving on.
Le falta voz,
This
le faltaba
October,
voz al
Call of
personaje.
Duty Modern Warfare 2
Pero probablemente le
arrives.
pongan voces.
Infinity Ward is once again returning to its roots for a modern-day action game, and today we're about to show you the world premiere of its gameplay with a level playthrough. To tell us more, let's head to the port of Long Beach to check in with Johanna Ferris, the head of Call of Duty.
Sí, bueno.
Hi everyone. In 2019, Modern Warfare changed everything. And on October 28th, we usher in a new era of Call of Duty with the launch of Modern Warfare 2. We are back, we are
28 de
bigger,
octubre.
and and we are bringing the entire team. Price, Gaz, Soph, Alejandro, and of course,
Alejandro?
Ghost. We needed a stage big enough to debut Call of Duty in a whole new way, inspired by the world we're about to enter. Oil rigs, cargo ships, and staggering odds are just the beginning. Here is Modern Warfare 2.
¿Ya qué? Ok. Gracias. Ok. 1:15. Ujú.
Eyes in the red.
Alright, that's our target. Shadows 1 and 2. Push to your hook points. Let's invite ourselves in.
All station ship is visual.
Banda, me acaban de decir que nos vamos a pedir unas bongles mamalonas.
Be ready for anything.
Ya tengo el día cubierto con comida para aguantar el triple directo. ¡Triple directo, a la verga! ¡Triple directo! Simulador de la Guerra Mundial 3, güey, se maman. Se maman.
All shadows, the missile is on this platform. I want full containment. You've got 3 AQ internal. 2-1, making entry.
Mm,
So, cut right clear through.
no sé qué decir al respecto sobre Call of Duty, la verdad. Yo solo jugué el Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2 y World War 2.
Room clear. Coming out.
Shadow 1, moving to the southeast stairwell. Scorers, right side.
Pero eso sí, las gráficas se ven con madre. Sin embargo, no sé, güey, ¿de qué otra forma puede innovar Call of Duty? Supongo que esto es parte de la campaña.
Ghost, we're moving to the main deck. What's your status?
Boarding the ship with Shadow 3 now.
Roger that.
Mi parte favorita de Call of Duty es cuando when he calls of Duty. Qué mamada.
We need to move fast. All shadows, force out. I want eyes on that container now. 2 copies, moving. We gotta roll.
Summer Game Fest. Ya está, perro. Que no te regañen, men. Que te vea chido.
They're gonna launch that missile.
It's first stage. There's no time. All shadows, missile is on the helipad. 2-1, we're moving to secure. Cover us. 2 copies all.
Siempre me han gustado un chingo los molotovs, güey. Sé que los considero las mejores granadas, güey. Las usaba un chingo en Zombie U. Bueno, no. O sea, sí, pero no. Una vez usé un molotov. Pero el zombie estaba tan mamadísimo que me quemé yo y morí antes que el zombie, güey. Y el zombie murió después. Pero para ese entonces yo ya estaba muerto, güey. Estuvo de la verga. Me enojé mucho.
Clear.
Call of Morbius.
Roger that. Confirm when the objective is neutralized.
The same verga, güey. Bueno, está bien. No fue mala idea poner aquí los comentarios para estar leyendo qué estupideces dicen, güey. que hice el chat.
The controls.
On that damn ship.
Call of Remake.
We got a problem. Missile is somewhere on the ship.
You have your orders, son. Stop that launch.
Let's move out.
No lo puedo creer el impacto que tiene Morbius, güey, en los pinches memes y en la vida actual. En todo, menos en la gente viendo la película, güey.
To the bridge. Fast. Secure those controls. Stop this missile. Yep. How do we board? Take the ramp. Hold tight, Sergeant.
No mames, güey, no mames. Supongo que eso tenía que pasar. ¿Quién sabe?
Missile controls are on the bridge. Have to stop the launch.
Me va a acabar mi... Oli. No más.
Alejandro, maintain overwatch from the rig. We're forcing up. Copy that.
Oye, como que ya duró mucho esto, ¿no? Es mucho Call of Duty. O sea, casi es una misión completa, creo yo, no sé. Que digo, qué chido, ¿verdad? Pero...
Just don't get caught between them.
American School Simulator. Güey, se pasan de verga, chile.
Entry on the third. We have to get to that door. Check your corner.
Ey, no soy el único, aquí también hay gente diciendo change the game. Es que chile, güey, ya cámbienlo. Espero que no tengan algo que decir al respecto. Y que solo sea como que este gran tráiler de gameplay.
That closed off the bridge entry. Secure the deck and we'll blow the door.
Visual on bridge entry.
Pues no sé, está raro que nomás esté caminando, güey. Debería de correr. Se supone que es una situación de urgencia, ¿no?
Stand back. Shadow 1 going explosive to the bridge entry. 3, 2, 1. Execute.
Ahí está. Ya, se acabó. Pero estaba muy cerca de la dinamita para hacer esa explosión.
Pre-order now and get early access to the open beta.
Ok, gracias.
That's what we're talking about. And
Chingada
joining us
madre,
now,
güey.
up from Long Beach.
Justo
Johanna,
lo que-
Great to see you. How's everything?
It's great. Thanks.
Great to have you with us, and also Jeff from Infinity Ward. So, we saw the first gameplay. Thanks for that extended sequence. Looks incredible.
Secuencia extendida, güey,
Jeff,
sí.
tell us a bit about that mission. Where is that set in the game? What are we seeing there?
Absolutely. So, first of all, we're really excited to welcome back Captain John Price and Gaz.
Me gusta el
Garrett.
verde de la blusa.
You know,
Combina con el
they're
logotipo.
They're not actually in what we just saw today, but they're returning members from 141, and then the other two characters that you may recognize from the older franchise.
No
that we're
reconozco a nadie.
reimagining are Simon Ghost Riley and, of course, Soap John McTavish. And then a couple other new characters in here that we're really excited that we got to create for this game. First, Commander Philip Graves and Mexican Special Forces Colonel Alejandro. And Alejandro, I gotta say, it's a character we're really excited about. He's a
Fuerzas
guy who's
Especiales
super
Mexicanas,
capable and a
Alejandro.
guy,
Ok.
who's just as important as Task Force 141. But as far as the level's concerned, you know, I got to shout out to IW. You know, this was a tremendous collaboration across all of the different disciplines. As you saw, everybody coming together, some really motivated devs here. And, you know, you saw the wind and the animations and the awesome sound design. And, of course, our new water tech, which is actually pushing the boat in different directions. It's creating a physically dynamic environment, allowing for the cover you were seeing in certain
Me pregunto si
cases
ella va a
to be
comentar algo al
behind
respecto,
cover,
o
and
si
then
solamente
suddenly that
va a
cover will
hablar
shift
él.
and leave you exposed, but it also leaves the enemy exposed, creating this emergent gameplay. So
los 5
again,
personajes
I'm very
principales.
excited. Just can't wait that I'm so excited that we get to show it off today.
And that's just a hint of where things are going to go. Johanna, tell us a bit about Call of Duty overall, Modern Warfare 2. Obviously, you know, we're so excited that it's back this year, but you've got lots going on across Call of Duty. What can we expect from you guys this year?
Yeah, we first of all, thanks for having us here. We're just so excited for October 28th. It's such a big moment, not just for Modern Warfare 2 and everything that Jeff and the team at Infinity Ward have built, but it really marks the step change, what we're
El
calling
del
a
medio me
transformational
imagino que es de
moment for the
Ghost.
entire franchise. You're gonna
Los
see
dos que siguen,
incredible rendering,
uno de esos
incredible
dos tiene que
graphics,
ser
not just
Alejandro
within the game itself,
y el
built all
resto
on
pues
one shared
son
engine now
gringos de
across
Call of Duty.
Warzone and Modern Warfare 2 going forward. Of course, there's a lot of chatter and interest about the new Warzone experience. We're affectionately calling it Warzone 2.0. There will be a
Warzone
standalone
2.0.
experience of Warzone for current existing players as well. So we're going to sort of feed the entire community there. But all eyes on the 28th. And again, I think the collaboration's just been incredible. Everybody's so excited for Task Force 141. Warzone coming to mobile as well for players on the go.
Estaba pensando que
We're on
mostraron
Steam,
mucho
as you know,
el
I mean,
set
so it's just a big moment.
enorme
There's
que habían
gonna be a lot
preparado
more
para hablar de Call of
in the
Duty
months to follow.
y solo hicieron como un
Before we
teaser.
leave, we
O
gotta
sea,
ask a
solo
little
lo
bit about
utilizaron en el
Warzone
video
2.
como
I know
10
we just, you know,
segundos
we're showing gameplay here on this, but can you tell us anything? There's a little bit, seems like
y
there's
era
a
un
little bit
pinche
of a tease
set
maybe for
enorme,
February.
mamalón.
Yeah, when we're seeing that
Y
from
nomás
the
dijeron,
community,
vamos a anunciar
community
esto a lo
level,
grande.
can pick up some things,
Y pasaron 10
some
segundos
chatter about maybe seeing high
y ya
rise
pusieron el
and other
trailer. O
elements,
bueno, el
but
gameplay
we will
extendido.
get
Es como
into the
que,
details of Warzone
ah,
2.0
ok.
for sure. It will be an
Eh,
extension of the
no
Modern
sé.
Warfare 2 universe. So all
No
the
sé,
more
no sé.
reason why we think this game, this moment is such an important title for all of us looking ahead. And like we said, we're having a bold vision around the entire future for the
No sé.
franchise. So we're in a position
Espero,
really excited.
o bueno, lo único que puedo esperar de Call of Duty nuevo es
Thanks so much for giving us a first look at the game.
zombies,
Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2.
nuevos
Thanks for
modos de
joining us.
juego.
All right, well, we've got lots more summer
¿Qué más
Game
puedes
Fest
poner en
still
Call of
to go,
Duty?
and now it's time to announce a classic PC
Sí,
gaming
pues
franchise
zombies,
is
modos de
coming
juego
back,
online y
the
modos de
sequel
juego en
only
local.
30 years after its first release. I loved this game when I was growing up, so I'm honored to share this very first look.
A ver. ¿Qué es eso? ¿Qué es eso? ¿Es un indie, verdad? No, bueno. El regreso de una franquicia icónica. ¿Qué es eso? ¿Qué es eso, tío? El trailer está muy bueno, ¿eh? Pero no sé qué es. Y por favor díganme qué es. Flashback 2. Flashback 2. No sé qué es eso. Invierno 2022. ¿Va a salir para Switch también?
All right, let's turn back time. Back in 2017, we announced Witchfire at the Game Awards. Almost 5 years
Witchfire.
later, I am so excited that the team at the Astronauts in Poland has put together an in-depth look at the gameplay of this dark fantasy first-person shooter, which will enter early access soon. I am so excited to play this, and I bet you will be too after you see this.
El traje está muy bueno, ¿eh? El traje de Geoff. Sí, es como de satín negro brillante. Yo también tengo una camisa así. ¿Qué es esto? No me digas que... No, espera, ¿qué es esto? ¿Qué es esto? Me recuerda a Elder Scrolls, pero no estoy seguro que sea. Ah, usó la campana para aturdirlos. Güey, sí, usó la campana para aturdirlos, güey, no mames. ¿Qué es esto? No sé qué es. Se ve cool, pero no sé qué es. Ah, tiene un crossbow. Necesito que me digan qué está pasando. A ver. Witch. ¡Oh! Witch. Sí, pues sí, verdad, güey. Ahorita habían dicho Witchfire. Que lo anunciaron en 2017, güey.
Okay, next up comes an ambitious new game from a new independent studio in Europe, starring some very familiar names. Enjoy this world premiere new game announcement.
A ver. Ah, que sí, sí, cierto que Witchfire solo va a salir para Epic Games.
29.
Black Drakkar.
Today, I can't believe what I saw.
Solace, everything okay in there?
Se supone que esto es un juego indie. Espero que haya un poquito más de variedad en los reveals. Creo que ya van como 4 shooters en media hora.
What's going on here? And I need to find out what it is.
Fort Solace. Okay.
That's something brand new, and look who it is. Troy and Roger in person. Guys, this is so fun, the fact that you're working on a game together. What a cool team up. Welcome to the show.
Good to be here.
I gotta ask you guys, who are your characters in this game?
Well, I get to play a character named Wyatt Taylor, who's a medical officer who's stationed at this
Troy
base,
Baker,
Fort
Roger
Solace.
Clark.
And it's the epicenter of this mystery that we'll
¿Te de
discover
Troy?
and uncover as we go through the game. And of course, my character will be at times in opposition with Roger's character.
The battle we've been waiting to see.
Ok, está diciendo que van a ser rivales. O sea, dentro del juego. Me imagino que ellos son actores de voz.
Yeah,
It's
man.
so great to be here. Thanks for having us.
It's so great that you're in another game. I mean, it's feel like this is your first game since Red Dead 2.
One of the first major ones for a while.
Okay.
And I play a character by the name of Jack Leary. He's a maintenance engineer on a remote Martian mining post.
Ok, son.
His job is to make
Al
sure
parecer
none of the
participaron también en
equipment
Red
breaks
Dead
down.
Redemption.
Graveyard shift.
El 1, si no me
Graveyard
equivoco.
shift meaning Mars and Earth are really far apart from each other and their orbits around the sun. So help is not a simple call away.
I gotta ask. I think a lot of people will see this thing and they'll probably wonder. You know, it's a new team, right? Independent studio in Europe that's making this, but with huge production values. I'm curious.
Sí,
How did you guys get attached to this?
se ve
What's the
como.
background?
O sea, es un
I
juego
will say
indie,
that
pero con un
2020 to me was the most
muy buen budget y
impactful
producción de
year
por
for us.
medio.
It was the first, I mean, obviously we had this unprecedented event with the pandemic, and that forced the way that we looked at everything as a society, but also the way this industry functioned. But it was also brand new consoles. We had more tools that were being made available that were leveling the playing field between like the AAA studios and the indie studios or the AAA studios. And so, just like anybody else, we got reached out. James Tinsdale with this brand new studio said we'd like for you to consider being a part of this game, and he walked me through a very brief description of what the experience was going to be like. And at the very beginning, he
Fort
said,
Solis.
we want this to feel it's a tight thriller. We want it to feel like Dead Space meets Duncan Jones' Moon, and I was like, sign me up. I'm into that,
Donkey
absolutely.
¿qué?
And full like performance capture and everything.
Dead
yeah,
Space y
Absolutely. New
qué? Donkey
studio,
What?
brand new energy, and of course,
No
I get to
entendí lo
work with one
no.
of the best of the business.
And me.
I get the privilege
Who's the
of
other
getting to see this guy and watch him in action. I love to work, and I love the challenges and all the new innovations that this medium provides to performers. We can't wait to show you what we've been working on. I think it's going to
Yeah, I guess I've seen some of the behind the scenes and the performance capture, Unreal Engine 5. I mean, it looks absolutely phenomenal. Can you give us a hint about the gameplay? Like, what are we going to do in this game?
Yeah, the verbs are always important. So we're going to let the game
A
speak
ver.
for itself. We'll be showing you more later on. But this is a game where you as the player, that you're going to be exploring, we're going to be discovering. Like we said,
Okay.
it's a very tight thriller. So you're moving very fast-paced through this world. There'll be multiple locations,
So-
multiple ways for you to traverse, which we're excited to show you about.
Va a haber como
And
zonas
then the narrative
cerradas
is a
y
huge
zonas
element to this.
claustrofóbicas.
They didn't waste
Va a haber mucha
any
acción.
resources on the performance for sure. I got to tell one quick story.
Gameplay dinámico. A ver.
It was one of our favorite moments. There is a lot of action in this game, and that was at the forefront of this. And to speak to the performance capture aspect, we brought in an incredible, I gotta give him a shout out to Nathaniel, our stunt coordinator, who walked us through and really approached this in a completely different way than anything I've ever done before. And he says, I want to know the story of this fight. And so Roger and I sat down, we said, these are who our characters are, and he goes, give me 1 hour and I will come back to you with the story of this fight.
La historia.
And after an hour, he comes to us and he goes, it was like a recovery program, it was 12 steps. And he walked us through this incredible fight. And about halfway through it, I started tuning him out, and I was like, "Hey man, I just want to let you know I've got no ego."
Saldrá este año, ¿verdad? Creo que sí va a salir este año. Si no me equivoco.
And he grabbed me by my shoulders and he says, "Oh, you can, you will, and it's going to be glorious."
And we did.
And we
it's
did.
like a dance. There was a lot of trust, and it worked out.
Yeah, I mean,
we're
big,
excited
big
about
stunts. Yeah, I mean, this is so cool to see. Is it an independent studio doing this, teaming up with you guys? We can't wait to see more. Troy, Roger, thanks for joining us here.
Happy to be here.
Summer Game
Thank
Fest.
you.
All right, appreciate it very much, guys. All right, well, next up, keeping up with the space theme, it's time to world premiere
Espacio.
a very exciting new game, which will feature a musical score by industry legend Mick Gordon. This one is going to grab you, and we are so honored to debut it.
¿Qué es esto? Muchas cosas del espacio el día de hoy, ¿eh? Espero que aprovechen el bus para hablar de Among Us. ¿Un metro espacial? Ok. ¿Qué es eso? ¿Eso es un mecha? No, olvídenlo, no es un mecha, parecía, pero... No, espera, sí es un mecha. Verga, güey, me recuerda a los semis de Metroid Dread, pero más humanoide. Okay.
Doesn't that look great? That was routine coming to Xbox and PC. It was first announced
Ah, no, va a salir para Play.
and is now officially back. I can't wait to see more. Now it's time to check in with a very special guest who's been in his fair share of video games, including most recently Fortnite as the Foundation. Dwayne Johnson, welcome to Summer Game Fest. How are you?
What's up, everybody?
¿Qué?
And what's up, Jeff? And what is up to the Summer Game Fest audiences live streaming right now around the world?
La Roca Señal.
Everybody inside the epic IMAX theaters. Dwayne Johnson here coming at you
Güey,
from my Iron Paradise, the very hot
no me sale, güey, la Roca Señal, no mames.
and smelly Iron Paradise, powered by,
A ver.
of course, Zoa Energy, the #1 fastest growing energy drink.
Ahí,
in
más o
the
menos,
game.
hice lo que pude.
You guys know me by a lot of nicknames. The Rock, La Roca in Spanish.
¡No mames, hablo español!
Sexiest man alive. Big
Güey.
drink energy.
No mames, hablo español, el cabrón.
Always room for a cheesy
Güey, amo este
joke.
sujeto,
There's
este
always
sujeto
room
es
for
una
a
verga.
cheese pizza, especially when I'm delivering and I deliver them often. You guys also
Pero,
know me as
pero que sneaky la promoción de esa bebida que no conozco, güey.
most electrifying surprise in gaming that happened. You know me as the Foundation. And I gotta tell you guys, #1, thank you so much for the crazy response. of
Este bien verga al
becoming the
fondo,
Foundation, But also, I gotta
Se
say
está
that,
como
you
un-
know, I've had such a pleasure working with Epic Games and the teams over there, and we cannot wait to show you what we have in store for the future. And speaking of the future, in the future, you will also know me as Black Adam. Black Adam, as millions of you know around the world who know the Black Adam mythology, He
Black
is
Adam.
ruthless. He is unstoppable. And for those who don't, I always like to say a quick tutorial is this. Black Adam has the powers of Superman, but the only difference, well, there's a few differences.
Por
but
favor,
one
que
of
haga
the
la,
biggest
que haga la
differences
cara,
is
güey.
Superman's weakness is magic. Black Adam's one of his superpowers is magic. So you do the math. October 21st, I cannot wait for you guys to see Black Adam around the world in theaters only. And you guys will finally see
Por favor.
the hierarchy of power
Por favor,
in
esa
the
cara,
DC
güey.
universe change.
Por favor.
It has been an honor to become Black Adam, and it is a role that's in my DNA and that I was born to play. I was born to play the Man in Black, and I'm honored to show it to you guys on October 21st. So until then, stay healthy, stay safe, stay focused, keep having fun.
Güey, por
keep
favor.
your ass, enjoy your gaming, and I'll see you down the road. This is Black Adam.
Uno hizo la cara, güey. No la hizo, cabrón.
What have your powers ever given to you?
Está bien, ni pedo.
I was a slave until I died. Then I was reborn a god. Now,
Oye, sí, ¿qué pedo? Porque una película en el Summer Game Fest.
you can be the destroyer of this
No
world,
sé, tío.
or you can
Ok.
be its savior.
Creo que ese trailer lo pusieron en Twitter también.
That's up to you.
Behind you! Did he just catch a rocket? He got a rocket. All black everything. You know my Fresco.
Ok. Battlefield. No, espera. Olvídenlo. World Slayer. ¿Qué es esto, güey? No sé qué es esto. Me gustan las Oreos. No mames. A mí también, compa, a mí también. Se ve cool, pero es otro puto shooter, güey. Otro puto shooter, güey. Van como 5. Shooter combinado con Monster Hunter. El imparable, el inamovible, el irrompible. Colisiona. Colisiona. Prepárate para el impacto. No sé. No sé, tío. ¿Qué? ¿Nintendo Switch? Ay, nomás es un spot, güey, de cosas que hacemos. Splatoon, Monster Hunter, Cuphead. Ah, eso me interesa mucho. Capcom Fighting Collection. Sí, qué interesante, nomás un... ¡Oh, Fall Guys! Lo siento, hijo de tu puta madre, pero te voy a banear. Está chido ese tráiler, Go, 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 go. A ver. Reportar.
That was so fun to see Courage and
Reportar,
Ray in that Fall
bloquear,
Guys piece, and you can
banear.
play and download Fall Guys for free starting June 21st across all platforms, including
Listo.
Nintendo Switch, Xbox,
A la verga tu
PC,
pinche spam
and
de mi
PlayStation.
stream.
All right,
Perra.
back to another new
Ahora
game
sí.
announcement.
Pues
We're
me
gonna announce
distrajeron.
a
Ese
brand new
pinche
game
spam de
and
mierda me
universe
distrajo
from a new team of
del
legendary
tráiler de Fall
developers.
Guys.
Check
Hijo de
this out.
puta. Pero bueno, ya estamos aquí. Frost Giant. Bueno, no sé qué. No sé qué dijo, güey. A ver, voy a aprovechar ese segundito. Ahí está, le subí tantito el volumen.
Discovery, this is Command. Storm's in your way. Prepare for extraction.
Signal's breaking up. Command, I'll do one last scan. See you soon. Over.
¿Qué es esto, Apex? No.
Okay, hurry.
No. Otro juego del espacio.
Now we're talking. Command, I may be onto something.
Tomb Raider Remake. Nah, no creo.
I have it, Command. Repeat, I have it. Mission accomplished.
¿Qué es esto? Es que no tengo ni idea de qué está pasando.
Hang tight, Doc. I've got this.
Pues se parecen a los de los Seven de Fortnite. O como al Brute también. Y esos los enemigos son como gárgolas gigantes. Gárgolas gigantes endemoniadas. ¡Verga! Ay, pero es que no sé, tío. No. No siento esa emoción todavía.
Glad you could make it.
We gotta move. Now. There's a storm coming.
Siento que es más de lo mismo. Jefe en el chat. No mames. Sí. Sí, bueno.
There you have it, Tim. Congratulations. Stormgate is real. We have a name and some details. So, first of all, congratulations on this announcement. We're so excited about the return of RTS, brand new franchise. What is a Stormgate, though?
All right,
Juego de
so
realidad
Stormgates
estrategia en
are
tiempo
portals
real.
open during a massive solar storm that unleash the infernal host on future Earth.
Okay. And we saw some hints of some. I mean, you know, you guys coming from Blizzard and StarCraft, everyone wants to know about races. You know, tell us about the sides in this RTS game.
Me imagino que van a hacer un reveal. O sea, cada vez que hagan un reveal van a tener como que a un director o un productor hablando un poquito sobre el juego.
From the human resistance in that intro cinematic, and then also the infernal hosts who
A
are
$200,
demon-like
güey.
monsters who come
Nos
from
para los 200 ars. No sé qué es eso, no sé qué.
One thing
no
everyone
cuánto
wants
se
to know about, especially your
traduce.
background pedigree of the team, of, you know, where do you want to push the RTS genre? It's something we've all loved for decades, but you know, opportunity for a lot of innovation. I know you're going to show us, I think, some hints of where you're going to go image-wise with the actual gameplay made in Unreal Engine. But any sense of what you want to do for the gameplay in this game?
Absolutely. But the first thing I want to say is we are very consciously trying to stay true to what players already love about RTS. Where we're really trying to push the genre and be innovative. First off, approachability. For one thing, we're free to play, but no
Free to
pay to
play.
win, no NFTs, nothing like that. Just to lower that barrier to entry to get players in. But we're also really trying to be a lot more social. So you'll be able to play the campaign cooperatively. We've got 3-player open-ended co-op, and we've even got 3 versus 3 for competitive
Cooperativo de
multiplayer.
tres
But of
jugadores.
course, we've also still got 1v1 competitive.
And as a little surprise, I think we've got some first kind of work in progress images from the game, right?
Yeah, these are still very much being worked on, but some shots of actual
Aparecen los
assets that we're
kisses de Breath of
building
the
in
Wild.
Unreal Engine 5.
Wow, well, I love it. 2023 you
Me
said for the
gusta.
beta, so people can
Digo, o
sign
sea, el
up
juego
now,
no se ve
get
mal,
ready, and I'm just
pero
so thrilled that there is
se ve como
a
que más de lo
brand new
mismo.
RTS
Sin embargo,
franchise
tiene
coming from
algunas
you guys
cosas
and your background,
que
what you did, you know, at Blizzard and StarCraft.
lo hacen
We're
más
so excited
llamativo,
about this
como
team,
el
Frost
free to
Giant.
play,
Thank you so much for giving us your
el
announcement today at
cooperativo
Summer Game Fest.
simultáneo de 3
Thank you so
jugadores
much for
también.
having us here, really.
Sin
Awesome. All
embargo,
right, Frost Giant,
siento que no es para
Stormgate,
mí.
keep an eye out for it. Now it's time for another
No es
indie
algo
game
como para mí.
announcement that I'm excited to share
Hasta
with
lo
you.
que he visto,
High
vaya.
Water. Check this one out.
Pero bueno, vamos a ver qué más.
Good morning, High Water Dwellers. High Water Pirate Radio keeping you in the know with our flow. Alphaville authorities continue to deny false rumors that Alphaville elites are planning to evacuate to Mars. True or not, the one thing we can't deny is that the world ended
Ese muy cool
on a
el
sunny day.
art style. Güey, me gusta. No sé, de todos los juegos que han mostrado, eso es lo más emocionante para mí. Además de Street Fighter y Callisto Project. Y es emocionante, güey, porque no es otro puto shooter, güey, ya van 5. O sea, por el simple hecho de ser algo diferente. Nomás por eso, güey. High Water.
What a breathtaking trailer. High Water is an adventure strategy game set in a world ravaged by extreme climate change. Now, speaking of the world around us, the conflict in Ukraine is not far from anyone's mind, and it's impacted the development of games, including Replaced from Sad Cat Studios, a Belarusian studio with devs from Belarus and Ukraine. The team had long hoped to reveal a new trailer here today, but were understandably unable to complete it in time. Guys, I just want to say we're thinking of you and all the developers impacted by the conflict.
Replaced.
And hope to be able to share your work at a future show. All right, our next game is an official selection of the Tribeca Games Festival. It's American Arcadia, where you play Trevor, whose life is being televised with the viewing population constantly voting you up or down. When you become unpopular,
WandaVision,
you
the
need to
game?
start running for your life. Check this out.
Güey, WandaVision the game.
Picture a city where technology and science go hand in hand with fun and entertainment.
El perrito
My
me gusta.
grandfather, Elijah Walton, had a dream to build the city of tomorrow. That dream is now a reality, and that city is Arcadia. A 43 square mile metropolis where each and every citizen enjoys a life of luxury and comfort. Broadcast live 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on every digital platform. American Arcadia. Control. Subject on the run on camera 4025. Interrupt broadcast immediately.
O sea, está tratando de escapar. Y lo están grabando. Ok.
Listen to me. We can't allow Trevor Hills to escape under any circumstances. Trevor,
Trevor, can you hear me? Be careful and don't make a sound.
Pues como WandaVision The Game. O sea, literalmente es el campo de fuerza, güey, y es un sujeto intentando escapar, güey. A veces una vida perfecta no es más que una perfecta mentira.
Apparently we've made it to the beach. Next up is a sequel we've all been anticipating for a long time. There's Trouble in Paradise, and watch out, you don't want to get bitten. After many years of rumors, we finally get an update on this much anticipated sequel.
¿Qué es esto? A ver. Coffee Tain. Tiene buenos vibes, pero no sé qué sea. Todavía. ¿Qué verga? Güey, es Goat Simulator, ¿verdad? Goat Simulator. Sí, güey, no mames. Goat Simulator 2. Pues es el sonido de Arturito cuando se muere la verga. Oh my fucking god. ¿Tres? ¿Cuándo salió el 2? Verga, güey. Ya es una trilogía, güey. No mames.
And it's coming later this year to the Epic Games Store. Now, last year, Marvel and 2K announced Marvel's Midnight Suns, a tactical RPG from Firaxis Games, the studio behind XCOM and Civilizations. Heroes from the Avengers and X-Men crossover with supernatural ones like Blade and Ghost Rider for a battle against Lilith, the mother of demons. Today, we've got a look at some new folks set to join the battle.
La gente pensó que era un Dead Island, güey.
This world has no hope under your watch.
No es gameplay. Ve, güey, se ve con madre Venom, güey, se ve bien verga, güey. Pero al parecer es como un RPG.
Surrender your pain to me, and I will make you whole once more.
¿Y Lilith? ¿Quién es Lilith? Bueno, ella es Lilith.
There, my sweet child. Mother won't hurt you.
La demonia Lilith. ¡Güey, Spider-Man!
Typical Parker luck. I'm gonna need some backup.
La típica suerte de Parker. ¡No mames! Güey. Pues ese traje se ve bien verga, güey. Uy, pinche traje mamalón. Negro con dorado, todo es negro con dorado, güey. Y este tipo me recuerda a la mala de Thor Ragnarok. Ve. El demonio Venom, güey. Se ve bien pinche feo. Me gusta más el original. ¿Qué es eso? ¡Hulk! ¡No mames, es Hulk! Güey. Defenders. Güey, pero se supone que es un RPG, güey.
Counting on you again, old friend. 3, 2, 1.
Se ven bien verga los ojos rojos de Spider-Man.
Well, it did that one time.
Oh, ok, esto sí me interesa
Now
también.
we're moving on to the wonderful world of Cuphead, the delicious last course. And can you believe it? We're only a couple weeks away from playing the delicious last course DLC. You see how they did that for Cuphead? Joining me now is Maya Moldenhauer from Studio MDHR. So first of all, Maya, it's really coming?
It's really coming June 30th on all major platforms. We are thrilled.
Wow, I'm so thrilled too that I think all the fans can't
Productora
believe that this is
ejecutiva,
here. And I've been lucky enough to play this actually
directora
on my
de
Steam
estudio.
Deck last week, and you guys gave me a copy. I can't. People are not going to be ready for how amazing this looks and the backgrounds and what you guys have done. I feel like you've amped
Pues nos
up.
van a
Obviously,
enseñar
the
un tráiler,
gameplay,
güey.
it's
Yo
difficult,
quiero ver
as
un
we would
tráiler, güey.
expect, but the visual
Por
look, you guys
favor.
have taken it even to the next level, which I didn't think was possible.
Yeah, we absolutely did. I couldn't pinpoint one thing that we're proud of in this because we really honed our craft.
Güey, la camisa, güey, qué bonito dibujo.
The backgrounds, the music, gameplay design, and of course our new playable character, Miss Chalice. I'm very proud of her.
Chalice is fun to play as, and
Chalice.
even though this is a DLC, it feels like it's its own game inside of Cuphead in many ways.
It is, definitely.
Yeah, you just get on the island, and there you are off to this new new territory, which is amazing.
Yeah, it's our biggest island yet. Super-sized bosses, lots of secrets to discover.
O sea, es que
Don't let any
es
rock
como un
go.
DLC, pero al parecer pinta para ser más una campaña que un DLC. Lo que está con madre porque es el precio, son precios de DLC, güey.
A little something, yeah. It's brand new gameplay footage of one of our new bosses, Mortimer Freeze. It takes place in an icy arena and features some of my personal favorite attacks and transformations. We hope everyone enjoys it.
All right, let's check it out. Cuphead, the delicious last course. Thanks, Maya.
¡Un refrigerador! Güey, quiero... ¿Qué está pasando, güey? ¿Es un jefe que se transforma o son varios jefes? Me gusta mucho, me encanta, güey, el estilo de Cuphead. De caricaturas antiguas. ¿Dónde estará la barrita de vida? ¡Uy! Derretido. Ok, muy bien.
Now, if you want even more Cuphead, and who doesn't, tomorrow we will show you an exclusive look at Season 2 of the Cuphead Show when I co-host Netflix
temporada 2!
Week,
Temporada 2
de new show and game announcements.
Temporada 2 de
It
Cuphead
streams
Show.
at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m.
A
Eastern.
huevo.
And that's not all. There's more Summer Game Fest all weekend long. Coming up next is the Day of the Devs Indie Showcase with IM8-Bit and Double Fine, then Devolver's Marketing Countdown to Marketing. Tomorrow, after Geek Week, there is the Epic Games Store Showcase at 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern, with news on Rocket League and the Tribeca Games Showcase. And Sunday, don't miss the Xbox and Bethesda Games Showcase with a look at the future of Xbox and Game Pass. Now we have some exciting news for Nintendo Switch and PC fans about Neon White, a game where you play an assassin from hell who slays demons for the chance to ascend to heaven.
Matar demonios para una oportunidad de subir al... ¡Ah! Ya sé qué es esto. Creo que esto salió en un directo, en un indie direct, si no me equivoco.
We're called Neons.
Es el juego de las
Sinners plucked
tarjetas.
from hell to do God's dirty
O sea,
work.
tarjetas explosivas.
And I'm
Tarjetas.
finding it hard to believe we're in heaven.
Sí. Se ve cool, ¿eh? Se ve como un muy buen concepto. Me recuerda un poquito a Counter-Strike.
10 days here. New day, new mission from Almighty.
Pues es un gato con un puro. No mames.
Good thinking.
Speedrun y FPS. ¿Cuándo? ¡Ah, la verga! Eso es muy pronto. 16 de junio.
We've shown you lots of games today made by huge teams. Now it's time for a game made by a single father in Poland. Over the past year, he's brought on some help to bring his vision for a fast-paced action game, Midnight Fight Express, to life. Let's take a look.
You know the saying, get knocked down, get up again, that whole spiel. Well, it's time, partner. Time to rise up. Together.
No se ve nada mal, ¿eh? Me recuerda a Hotline Miami 2 por la perspectiva de top-down.
It's happening. The big guy's actually going through.
Ese sujeto tenía maquillaje de Joker.
Side, see lives as dollar signs. Had the stink of corruption all over me. You know who put it there? Nah, not him. Me. Well, I ain't wearing it anymore, and neither are you. Tonight, we wash this whole damn city down.
El Stuntman de God of War. Okay.
Such a cool game, and I'm happy to announce that a PC demo of this game is going live right now on Steam and will be part of the
Tiene demo ahorita. Okay, nice.
next week. I really want more playable games to get in the hands of you guys at home.
Oh,
That's why
Warframe.
Check it out. All right, joining me now is Megan from Digital Extremes to talk all things Warframe. Megan, how you doing?
I'm so good. My fellow Canadian.
I know. We got a lot. We just happen to always have these Canadian teams on the show. I don't know how that works out, right?
Okay.
We do. Well, we have a great connection. We've also done a lot with Warframe over the years, and I know right now anyone watching on Twitch for more than 30 minutes, this show is going to get a special Twitch drop, right?
That's right. I already have seen people getting it, so it's very exciting. She's right there, loud and proud. Protea, 30 minutes for watching. Thank you for letting us kind of take over your special events category, but she is there and she is for you if you are properly linked up.
No, Warframe, you know, as I said, we've done a lot over the years. You guys have done incredible things with the game, and I know you have TennoCon coming up in July, which is your big kind of event of the year to reveal what's next.
Ya viene la Warframe
Well, I
Con.
can't tell too much, but yeah, July 16th, 2022. It's a digital event again this year. Today, actually, we just launched the digital items for it, so you can get some in-game goodies, some really cool cosmetics, some merch, all that really great stuff went live today. But of course, the reason I'm here is to, you know, kind of debut. We have our Tenno Live during TennoCon, which is our big reveal of the night, and we usually do a little bit of a gameplay, a little bit of a demo, and I think a lot of people can suspect what it might be, but I'm here to kind of confirm what it is that Tenno Live is going to show.
No mames.
And what is that?
Can I say it?
Yes, I think you can.
Okay, you're going to get your first look at the Duviri Paradox.
Finally.
Finally, I know it's been a couple years, but Duviri Paradox
Porque
is
están
gonna be
hablando
what
de
Tenno
la
Live is all about, and I'm
futura
so
gran
happy.
actualización
The
de
team worked really
Warframe.
hard on the
Futura
teaser
nueva
you're
gran
about to see
actualización.
for it, and I'm just really proud and excited to show it.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for being here on Summer Game Fest. Let's take a look at that right now.
A ver, a ver. Digo, yo no juego Warframe, pero
My child,
se ve,
my friend.
se podría ver muy interesante, muy bueno.
New dangers, new choices await us now. For now, dream of who we were.
Está muy presente la temática del espacio en este evento, ¿eh? The Duviri Paradox. TennoCon, así se llama. Oh, muchos bundles y muchos skins, qué cool.
Next, it's time for a
In-game.
Honkai Star Rail, an upcoming open-world space RPG. Yeah, a lot of space today from Genshin
Sí, mucho
Impact
pinche
Studio
espacio, güey.
Hoyoverse across mobile and
Ah, el
PC.
juego
This
de...
studio
El no juego, el
continues
no
to
juego de mi
deliver,
joyo.
and this new trailer reveals for the very first time a new and exotic realm players will be able to explore.
Pues esto es la verga de los juegos del espacio, güey. Pues son como dos que me interesan, pero los demás... No sé, hubieran llamado esto Space Games Fest. Space Game Fest. Ya no se llama mi joyo, sí es cierto. Ahora se llaman Joyoverse.
You don't know who you are, why you're here. None of that matters. In the near future, you will encounter many perils.
Güey, pues sí es cierto, güey, Silk Song. Güey, ¿dónde vergas está Silk Song? Por favor. Algo, lo que sea, güey. Creo que ese juego lo anunciaron en 2018, güey. Si no me equivoco.
Remember what you feel in this moment. As long as you know in your heart where you're heading, you will arrive at the end of the story. That's the you I like.
Honkai Star Rail.
I have wine to soothe the souls of honored guests. Welcome aboard the Cienjo La Fool.
Coming soon.
And that's not all from Hoyoverse. Today, I'm excited to introduce you to Zenless Zone Zero, their next major new IP. It's a futuristic urban action game. I have to say, I'm blown away by what I've seen so far. It was announced a couple weeks ago, and it has the detail of Genshin Impact with a fast-paced action style. Here is the world premiere of a brand new look at Zenless's notable characters,
Gambling in
armed
space.
enemies,
Apuestas en el
and
espacio.
world
No mames.
of danger.
A ver, a ver. Ah, la verga. Digo, al menos no es otro puto juego en el espacio. Y se ve muy enfocado a la acción y al combate. ¿Cómo se llama? También over the top, sí. ¡Un furro! ¡Un furrobot! No mames. ¿Cómo se llama esto? Zenless Zone Zero. No sé, el nombre está muy Z, muy ZZZ. Qué mala edición de palabras. Uy, esto sí me interesa, güey.
Was TMNT Shredder's Revenge, which reminds us all of the Turtles arcade games back in the day. Well, it's nearing the end of development, and the team wanted to use SGF as a way to reveal one exciting aspect of the game they've been keeping under wraps until now.
Güey. Está el control, se lo equivoco. Esto se ve bien verga, me gusta. Las tortugas ninja, aquí están. ¿Cómo era el opening? A contar tortugas. 1. Artes marciales, nuestras armas son. 2. El maestro nos enseñará. 3. siempre cubrimos nuestro caparazón. 4, no hay problema si se debe luchar. ¿Sí? ¿De 6? No mames. Güey. Game of the Year. Pinche juegazo, joyita, güey. Joyita. Dude, I could be gaming. ¿Cuándo sale, güey? Tenemos fecha. No sé si tengamos fecha, güey, pero... ¿Lo va a decir? ¿Disponible? 16... Ya va a salir esta... Güey, no mames. Van a salir un chingo de cosas en junio. Y sí, verdad, creo que la tortuga estaba jugando Game Boy, güey. Super People. Creí que eso era un juego de ajedrez donde pone las piezas y pasa algo. Pero es un shooter, güey. ¿Qué es esto? Super People. Oh, culturas de Latinoamérica. Nazca. Ay, no. No conozco esas culturas. La Inca sí la conozco, güey. Solo la Inca. Humankind. Culturas de Latinoamérica. Güey, ¿Google Stadia sigue vivo? Ya maten esa chingadera, por favor. Pero espera. ¿Más culturas? Reescribe la historia. O sea, Rolo nunca ha fallado, ¿eh? Uy, se ve muy realista, güey. Debe ser como un comercial. Sí, es un comercial. Pero se ve chido, me gusta.
How far will you push humankind?
La música sí estuvo bien verga, ¿eh?
Humankind allows you to shape your civilization by combining a multitude of historical civilizations from the ancient to the modern era. One Piece is celebrating its 25th anniversary this year, and Bandai Namco is bringing the mega popular franchise back to video games.
Siempre notorios, siempre piratas.
Monkey D. Luffy and his crew of pirates are off on their next adventure. This trailer reveals the setting, a mysterious island where Luffy and his Straw Hat crew become marooned in this exciting upcoming JRPG.
¿Cuántos juegos de One Piece hay, güey? Un chingo, güey. Hasta donde sé.
The Straw Hat Pirates journeying along the Grand Line.
Ese ve bien verga, güey. Güey, se ve chido, se ve con madre, güey. ¡Nanda to! Güey, un pinche vato todo. El próximo JRPG que salga, güey, voy a reportarle stream. Esta es la verga. Nomás van 2 y la chingada. Oro, güey. ¡Sanji! Monkey D. Luffy, güey.
Filled with new encounters
En desarrollo.
and hidden mysteries.
O sea, pero es como un arco que no tiene nada que ver con el anime. Es un arco adicional para este juego, me imagino.
In an odyssey
Me recuerda un poquito a Dragon Quest. Dragon Quest 11.
One Piece Odyssey.
Pero ese sí, el logotipo está bien verga, güey. Y el nombre también. Ah, la verga, lo hizo Ilka. Ilka, Namco.
This August,
Okay.
Soul Hackers 2 from Atlas launches, and we've got your first listen to the English voice cast with this quick new look.
Güey, por favor, güey. Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight. Algo de Sonic. No, ¿ya las pido? Es que todavía no acabo, pero... ¿Igual que siempre? Ok, déjame checo si tienen... Ok, voy a aprovechar para irme pidiendo las bongles.
With so many new games featured across SGF events, you might be wondering how to plan for your summer gaming dreams. NerdWallet
Bongles.
can help you find the smartest credit card to reward your gaming purchases at nerdwallet.com.
The Epic Mega Sale is going on right now. Save up to 75% off top
Ay, sí es cierto, güey. Tengo como dos juegos que quiero comprarme, güey.
Products. And it wouldn't be the Mega Sale without the free games vault, featuring Maneater. Be sure to claim your copy before the sale ends on June 16th. Tune into the Epic Games Store Twitch channel for our summer showcase on June 10th at 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific. We're taking a
La
look at
verga, le
new
subieron un chingo el
announcements and
precio.
updates from PC titles heading to the store this year and beyond.
Game Pass. Güey, quiero jugar Tonic también. Stadia me sigue valiendo verga. Samsung Gaming Force. Gaming Hub. A ver, el kilo de bongles. $240. La verga, güey. Le subieron un chingo de precio. Antes estaba más barato estos datos. ¿Cuánto costará 500 gramos? 600 gramos. 160. A ver qué me dicen. Capcom Arcade Stadium 2. ¿Se puede descargar? ¿Es gratis? Mario Strikers.
You're gonna get hit with the unexpected in Mario Strikers Battle League. In this no-holds-barred, soccer-ish sport, chaos reigns supreme. So, prepare to do whatever it takes to claim victory. So much fun.
Me habría encantado que este juego, güey, hubiera tenido
Mario Strikers Battle League, only on Nintendo Switch. Game rated everyone 10 up.
novas voice lines.
Hi, my name is Carl and I'm a developer on Metal Hellsinger. You know how in some games where the music's really good, you feel compelled to move and shoot to the beat? But what if you had to? In metal, the better you are at slaying to the beat, the more intense everything gets. And we have vocal performances from legendary artists like Serge Tankian from System of a Down, so while headbanging isn't mandatory, we do recommend it. Our demo is live now on Steam, Xbox and PlayStation platforms, so go check it out and slay to the beat.
Eso me recuerda a Doom, güey. Sí, es como una especie de Doom, pero sin ser Doom. Y con música de System of a Down. La música de System of a Down está bien verga, güey. Pero no sé. Bueno, digo, al menos no es otro puto juego del espacio, ¿eh? Con eso tiene para llevarla de ganancia.
That one was Metal Hellsinger, coming later this year from Funcom, a rhythm shooter with metal music. And right now, as I mentioned, a demo has launched on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation for you to play for free. Next up, a new game launches tomorrow, The Quarry from Supermassive Games. This spiritual successor to Until Dawn stars David Arquette and an all-star cast. It's getting great reviews, and this is one of those binge-worthy teen horror entertainment experiences where your every choice shapes your story and determines who lives and who dies at a camp in upstate New York. Here's the first look at the launch trailer.
Family is the most important thing in the world. But if your whole family, like every last one of them decided to jump down the bottom of a well and they're all just hanging on the end of the rope, how can one person be expected to pull them all back out? Can't. You pull on that rope and you're just gonna fall right down to the bottom of the well with the rest of them. And what's the point of that?
What?
Ok, listo, banda. Ya pedí las bongles.
Like what?
Kidnapping, murder, cover-ups. I think the whole Hackett family is in on it.
¿Alguna referencia a Breaking Bad?
Not a goddamn clue.
Payday 3.
All right, let's do this.
Who should I call?
911.
You mean 911? Who says 911?
Goodbye, cruel world. We gotta get out.
I'm gonna enjoy watching you die.
This isn't a ghost story. It's a creature feature. It's really happening and you're all in it.
Oye, sí, veo mucha gente diciendo que el show está de la verga. Y que el E3 murió por esto.
Back at the Game Awards, we were proud to reveal Nightingale, a shared world survival crafting game from Inflection Games up in Canada. Now it's time to give you a brand new look and deeper look at the game, including its innovative realm card system that lets you impact things like the weather pattern, resources, and challenges in its procedural realms. Here is your exclusive new look.
Nightingale.
You're alone in the realms, I'm afraid. The portals are a mess. Not even sure if Nightingale
Güey, por favor, es que no van a mostrar nada. Vaya.
Given how fragile
O van a dejar los mejores anuncios para el final.
I'd say that staying fed, dry, and rested should be your priority. If the portal arch is inactive, you'll need to make realm cards from rare resources. Once you have realm cards, you can activate the portal. Beware though. Foul things lurk in the interrealm.
Este es Nightingale, ¿verdad? Si no me equivoco.
Waiting to
Güey,
get
tengo un
in.
chico como suena en el oído, güey. Se me hace que en un ratito voy a darle una limpiadita a mis audífonos. Una toallita así que... toallitas.
Shadows have offended. Think but this, and all is mended.
Sí, el Nightingale.
Saints are marching in on
Saints Row.
The reboot of Saints Row that we revealed last year at Gamescom, and today
Ese bien
we're happy
verga,
to
güey.
announce the launch of the Boss
Los
Factory
estos de
demo
neón.
across PC and console, which lets you design and set up your character. And since it's Saints Row, you guys are going to have a lot of fun with this one. Check it out.
A ver, a ver.
Guys.
You gotta do something to capture people's attention. So what do we build next?
Me.
¿Qué? ¿No mames? Güey, ¿qué pedo con ese creador de personajes, güey?
We are so good at this.
Se puedes crear todo. Customizar todo a la verga. Probablemente.
Seriously, this is perfect. Dinner and a show, baby.
¿No mames? Drácula, güey. Bob construye. Se ve cool, me agrada. ¡Charro! ¡Un charro! Y Día de Muertos, güey. Me interesa. Ya está disponible, ojete, ya está disponible, cabrón. Oh, qué bueno que está para PC. Gratis, güey, mamalón. Self-made.
Next, we've got an exclusive first look at extended gameplay of Warhammer 40k Darktide, Fat Shark's follow-up to the critically acclaimed Vermintide series. Darktide promises intense 4-player co-op action and terrifying enemy hordes to team up against. And it's out on September 13th for PC, on Steam, and exclusively on console on Xbox.
Manufacturer MHL 1736 is heading towards a power systems failure thanks to a bit of heretic sabotage. So you're going to restore the coolant and hopefully save the day. Get in, access the operations array, and use the cryonic rods to flush the system. Preferably before something explodes. Head on through the ventilation tunnels and look for an access point.
This way! Move it!
No sé. Pues esa araña se ve chida. Está en el espacio también, cabrón. Güey, está en el espacio. Ah. No sé, no sé. No sé. No sé qué pensar al respecto de este juego.
Bloober Team is known for psychological horror games like Blair Witch and The Medium. Today, they are ready to reveal their latest creation made completely in Unreal Engine 5 for a visceral horror experience. It's a return to the world of Layers of Fears. Get a dose of this.
A ver. Güey, es que quedan 20 minutos, güey. Y no sabemos nada de Silk Song o de Sonic Frontiers. Tiene que llegar ese anuncio que salve toda la presentación, güey. Ese o esos anuncios, güey.
They say it's a tale of sadness and guilt of an artist trapped in a place beyond redemption. It's a lie. This is a story of my fear, pain, and hatred.
Los ratones.
Horror of my loneliness. And it is mine to tell.
¿Qué verga está pasando, güey?
Now I see it. All this misery.
Ese bien verga,
all
güey.
this suffering. There was no other way.
Se parece como un juego de terror, pero bastante diferente, güey, a lo que... A lo normal, la norma. Es como otro giro al género, por así decirlo, o por lo que estoy viendo ahorita. Lo que se está viendo. Pero bueno, desde ahorita sigo prediciendo que de Nintendo Switch no va a haber nada. Lo van a guardar todo para el directo. Lo que hemos visto hasta el momento son comerciales. Literalmente comerciales. TV spots.
This October, Gotham Knights arrives. Batman is dead, and it's up to the Batman family, Batgirl, Nightwing, Red Hood, and Robin to
Batgirl,
protect Gotham.
Nightwing,
To give us
Red
an
Hood,
exclusive
Robin.
new look, let's head to Montreal to hear from executive producer Fleur Marty.
Hello and warm welcome from WB Games Montreal. I'm Fleur Marty. I'm the executive producer on Gotham Knights. Today, we are thrilled to share more with you on one of our beloved knights, Nightwing. This showcase is the first in our character series, and we're really looking forward to share more with you as we continue.
No mames, alguien
working
comentó
towards our
Batman al
launch
fin
on
está con
October
sus padres.
25th.
Hijo de perra,
So, I
güey.
hope you enjoy the show and stay tuned.
I had nothing. And then this city became my home. Its people became my family. Gotham gave me everything. It deserves to feel safe.
Nightwing. Nightwing. No sé cómo hacer alas. Soy mal haciendo esto.
No matter how hard we always wanted to. And now,
Ese era el Joker, güey, ese era el Joker, creo que sí.
it's up to me.
Si no me equivoco.
I got this, Bruce.
Oh shit. Se enverga Robin, que mamadísimo. El traje también está bien chido,
That was Gotham Knights, and now we welcome. Oh, look who it is! Neil Druckmann from Naughty Dog, co-president of Naughty Dog. Great to have you with us, Neil. It's been an eventful day on the internet for Naughty Dog fans, and
I think we jinxed ourselves. We were joking about last night, like, watch the assets will leak, and lo and behold, that's what happened.
well, the good news is there's some stuff that hasn't leaked that we have lots to share with people about all things at Naughty Dog. But first of all, it is a it's a big
ya me
month
acordé de
actually
este
for Last
sujeto.
of Us fans because Last of Us 1 and 2 both launched in June, and it's nearing its 2-year
El de los
anniversary
tweets.
for Last of Us Part 2, which is hard to believe.
Yeah, it's crazy. 9 years for Last of Us 1, 2 years for Last of Us Part 2, and we still hear from fans. They're still sending us letters and art, and these characters and this journey and this world mean so much to them. And it's just been kind of amazing. Like Last of Us Part 2 early this year passed a pretty big milestone. It sold over 10 million units. And that kind of support, that kind of success.
Van a anunciar el remake, van a anunciar algo nuevo.
It has allowed us to grow as a studio, and now we can take on multiple
No sé, lo que sí sé es que al parecer van a anunciar algo relacionado a Last of Us.
Multiple projects.
Por el
Okay, very
fondo
interesting.
mamalón.
So, what can Last of Us fans expect in the future from you?
A ver.
So one of the things we've mentioned a while back is what started out as a multiplayer mode has evolved due to the team's ambition. They really wanted to do something beyond what we've ever done before at Naughty Dog. And we felt the way to do it justice is to make it a standalone title. And they've been working on it for the past 2 years. Ambition has grown, and we're not quite ready to fully unveil it, but we're ready to lift the curtain a little bit and just give you like an update of where we're at.
Okay, well, what can you tell us about this new standalone multiplayer game?
Yeah, so we have a concept art that we want to show. But what I can tell you is that this game is big.
Okay.
It's as big as any of our single-player games that we've done, and in some ways bigger. It's got a story. The way we're telling that story is very unique to this game. It's got a brand new cast of characters. It takes place at another place, another part of the United States.
It's like a city might be somewhat familiar to some people.
I'm sure our fans have already figured it out.
San Francisco?
No. It's really cool, and it's being headed by Vinith Agarwal, Anthony Newman, and Joe Padnatti, all veterans of Uncharted and Last of Us.
Es como multiplayer con.
A lot more of this game come next year.
Es como Last of Us.
Next year to hear more about that one. Okay,
Con su modo robusto de single
this has
player,
evolved
pero con multiplayer mamalón también, al
Can't
parecer
wait to
por lo
see
que estoy viendo,
Naughty Dog
por
storytelling
lo que estoy oyendo
fused
también.
with multiplayer live game.
It's something special. We can't wait.
Bueno,
to
mira, es que va a ser. Acaban de decir que es un puto juego de live service.
We also have something that
Multiplayer
I read
live.
about on the internet every day. It feels like up in Calgary they're
No lo sé,
filming
tío.
the Last of Us show for HBO, right?
Yeah, so for the past year, we've teamed up with Craig Mazin of Chernobyl fame and HBO to adapt The Last of Us into a TV show. They've been filming, and it's pretty incredible. The stuff I'm getting back, when we're looking at back at Naughty Dog, we can't help but feel emotional because not only is it so good and the quality is so high, it's so authentic to what we've made in the game. I just can't. I couldn't be proud of, like, again, Craig and that whole crew and everybody that's up there. And their last day of filming is tomorrow. So
The entire series, last day of filming is tomorrow.
Last day of filming is tomorrow. Craig is up there right now, kind of wrapping it all up. So it's pretty close. It's closer than you might think.
And you actually got to direct one of the episodes?
Yes, I think that really speaks to the kind of
La serie de
collaboration
Last
and
of
trust
Us.
that exists between Naughty Dog and
Están
HBO.
diciendo que la serie de Last of Us termina de filmarse mañana.
We have an image
Va a
from
salir
the
va a salir en HBO, no sé cuándo vaya a salir.
Good first look. Let's take
So you can see this is a certain museum that players might know from the game. And I really have to talk about Pedro Pascal and Bella Ramsey, and not only directing them but seeing them do all the other episodes. They've thrown
Sí, es de Last of Us, ¿verdad? De la serie.
for a whole year.
La serie.
Watching the nuance that they bring to these characters, their relationship on and off camera, I couldn't help but think about Troy Baker and Ashley Johnson. it felt so similar to the chemistry those two actors had when we made the game. And it really feels like this is going to be something special. And I will say this will be the most authentic video game adaptation yet.
Well, I mean, that first image that they put out, it feels like the video
Al
game.
chile sí hay pinche chat tóxico, pero
makes it feel sort of super legit.
no me sorprende.
Awesome to see Joel and Ellie from
La gente
front
siempre ha
side
sido
now
bien
for the
pinche
first
tóxica, pero
time.
ese güey es
So we'll
Pedro
see more of
Pascal.
that next year.
Pedro
That's
pinche
coming.
Pascal.
Serious?
Eso me
You will
emociona,
hear
güey,
about it
me
very
emociona
soon.
mucho.
That's
Okay.
all I'll say right now.
All right. Well, Last of Us HBO, very, very exciting. And I hear you actually have a couple actors from the show who are going to join us
We
here.
happen to have a couple actors here that
Güey, no mames que va a venir Pedro Pascal, güey.
Okay, come on up.
¿Quiénes son ellos?
Oh, hello.
Surprise!
Troy's back again. Hello,
I know.
Ashley.
Oh, hi.
Troy.
Good to see you.
I'm a little confused though. I thought maybe Pedro Bella, but Troy Ashley out here from the game, right?
So when Craig and I started working on the show, almost one of our very first meetings, we said Troy and Ashley have to be a part of it. And we're such fans of like
Ashley.
the talent and the like helping us create Joel and Ellie. We felt like it was so important that they be.
Ah, ok,
so
son las voces de Joe y Ellie.
More
Ok,
than just, like
interesante.
a wink to the camera and like a cameo.
Okay.
These are real roles that we're keeping under wraps for now. But man, I'm bummed that I couldn't be there with you guys when you filmed your stuff.
There's been so much
It's
stuff I feel like
so good
on the internet. There's so much like talk about what's being filmed, and I think that's you guys have kept a complete secret that you were up there and you filmed your roles by now, obviously.
Well, keeping secrets with this franchise is kind of old hat. Like we've had
Except for today.
Yeah.
Except for today.
Except for the date. It was one of the hardest things.
Oye, sí es cierto. ¿Dónde están los juegos? De que nos pusieron un tráiler de Black Adam y ahora estamos hablando de la serie de Last of Us.
To be met with literally every person that I met on that crew is such a fan of this game.
¿Dónde están los
They all
juegos?
knew what it was that they were working on and committed to working on this
Bueno,
project.
más bien,
because
¿dónde
of
está la
their
fecha de la
fan
serie?
And their love for the game was one of the greatest. It was like I was coming home to friends.
Yeah, the attention to detail, the crew was amazing. Bella and Pedro are they're so perfect, and we've been trying to sort of describe that feeling of sort of seeing them in person. It's like the characters coming to life, but it's so much more than that. I feel like I can't fully explain it, but I am so excited to be a part of it, and just I can't wait to see it. I think it is going to be so good. I love the story. I love just being a part of
I'm so excited about the series and the fact that you guys are going to be in it and undisclosed roles. I'm so fascinated how it's going to sort of bob and weave and are these characters we know from the game that they're playing new characters? Can you tell us anything?
Yes.
I can tell you.
So sneaky. All right. Well, we're so excited.
Maybe it's already on Twitter by now.
Hey, all right. Well, let's talk about what was on Twitter earlier today. Lots of talk about the idea, or really what's happening is it looks like you guys are remaking the original game.
Le
and
disculpo
this
por
is like
error.
a ground
Lol.
up remake, is that right?
Pero ahí está.
We wanted to give
Una
people
disculpilla.
the definitive version of the first game.
¿Cuál es la fecha? A ver la fecha.
Wanted to find a way to get even closer to our original vision, and we're able to do it.
Digo, si dijeron que mañana terminan de grabar.
Let's look at it.
All right, let's take a look at the Last of Us Part 1.
A ver. A ver.
So why'd you leave Boston? I've been on quite the adventure, little brother.
I reckon it's got something to do with that girl.
The Last of Us
It's got
Part
everything to do
1.
with that little girl.
You know, I've never been this close. It's the outside.
Es el 1, ¿no? Si no me equivoco.
Can't be any worse out there.
Sí, es el remake del 1. Y ahora se llama Part 1. Para que quede con el que se llama Part 2.
Once upon a time, I had somebody that I cared about. And in this world, that's good for one thing. Getting you killed.
I can take care of myself.
How many close calls have we had? I get in trouble down there. You make every shot.
Pero ya han porteado este juego como 3 veces, ¿no? De que The Last of Us. The Last of Us Remastered. The Last of Us Game of the Year Edition.
Had some practice.
Si no me equivoco. Ya han sido varias. ¿Cuándo sale?
Truly one of my favorite
2
games of the past decade.
de septiembre.
Guys, what's your reaction to that?
De este año.
Yeah, we hadn't seen that yet.
Yeah, you're watching it in real time.
Yeah.
It's because you did these. These performances you did a decade ago.
Yeah.
You didn't go back in. I mean, you used the original performances.
Ah, son los actores de voz
We came up with a
originales,
process
eh.
where we could take the original animation that we did for the faces and kind of like retarget it on these new rigs that have a lot more fidelity. And then the animators went
No
back and
mames.
We're seeing
studied
side by sides here, just how much it has changed. That you went and you redid
Sí,
the
el
models,
remastered.
rebuilt everything.
Everything was rebuilt from the ground up.
O sea que es
same
un
art
remaster
director,
del
the art
remaster,
directed
güey.
the whole thing from the ground up.
Pero
But
se ve bien
the
verga,
great
güey.
thing
Se ve
about
mucha
these
la
faces is
diferencia.
that, they're closer to the original
No ma.
performance. All the animators went and studied those videos and got it closer to what you did on set.
Esto podría ser la versión ahora sí que definitiva para jugar el juego.
All the combat is redone. Just the fidelity of everything.
Sí, ahora sí que a la verga la
Getting on the PS5 again. We wanted to give, knowing because of the show.
a la verga de Last of Us Remastered.
Players for PS5 and PC. We wanted them to have the definitive version of The Last of Us.
Amazing. Well, now you guys get to replay. I mean, when was the last time you guys played the game?
I actually played it again just to refresh my memory before working on the show.
I was just a glutton for punishment, and I went straight from playing
Yeah, never
part
played it.
1 straight into part 2. And so the last time that I played literally would have been 2 years ago, since we're celebrating the anniversary of part 2 coming out. So I mean, it looks like I'm definitely going to be up for another playthrough with this.
I can't wait to go back because it was
Oh, I
such
can't
a, you guys did such an amazing job on the original game. And
It's really when you play it, when you see it in motion, it's really night and day from what it used to be.
Ah, sí, cierto, no han hablado de Genshin 2.0, güey. Nada, no ha visto.
Well, it's the whole all the new animation system, the new AI system, everything we've learned on like Uncharted 4, Last of Us 2, we apply to this again to give that definitive version. Just to give a quick shout out, this project is headed up by Matthew Gallant and Shauna Sky, and you'll hear a lot more about it and see a lot more about it over the coming weeks.
Y sí, güey, quedan 8 minutos, en teoría.
all right,
And
well,
shortly thereafter on PC.
we will look forward to it. Now, Neil, you've talked a lot about games directed by other people. What are you directing? You still making games?
Still making games. I haven't given up my day job. It's a little early to talk about it. Maybe if someone in PlayStation wants to leak it, then we can talk about it now. Otherwise, we'll save it.
But you do have a new project.
Do have a new project, but we'll save it for another Summer Game Fest.
Okay.
Okay, well, we'll see. We'll try and save it. All right. Troy, Ashley, Neil, thank you so much for dropping by Summer Game Fest, and I am so excited that The Last of Us is returning, as you said, in September. So thanks.
Ah, no había visto a Joe. Lo estaba tapando Gio.
All right, well, that is going to do it. Thanks to Naughty Dog and
No mames,
PlayStation
¿eso
for
es
that very
todo, güey?
special, look at The Last of Us and the entire franchise and where things
Güey,
could go.
vergas, que eso es todo,
Very, very
cabrón.
excited about that. All right, Summer Game Fest continues over the next few days. Coming up right now on this very stream is Day of the Des with I Am 8-Bit and Double Fine.
Güey, quedan 7
including an
minutos.
exclusive look at the planet Atlanta.
Están terminando antes de las 2 horas, güey.
We've got Netflix Geeked Week, which I'll be co-hosting, and the Tribeca Games Showcase streaming, along with the Epic Games Store Showcase. And then finally Sunday, it's the Xbox and Bethesda Game Showcase. You can stream them all at summergamefest.com. As for me, I'll see you again in August when we are back live in Cologne, Germany for Gamescom Opening Night Live on
Güey,
August
no lo puedo
23rd.
creer, güey.
And then the Game Awards will return in December live from the Microsoft Theater in Los Angeles. And finally, I'm excited to share that Summer
O sea,
Game
nada, ningún anuncio extra, ningún last thing, the last surprise. You'll never see it coming.
And remember, there are more events and announcements to come. We'll see you soon.
Verga, güey, me hubiera quedado dormido, cabrón.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to
¿Qué es esto?
you. Happy birthday, Day of the Devs.
Day of the Devs.
What? You don't know what Day of the Devs is? Day of the Devs is the greatest and definitely the oldest independent games festival that exists. It was started over 10 years ago by Double Fine Productions and I Am 8-Bit to celebrate the best independent games out there and bring them to you, the fans. We wanted to bring developers and players together to get together, play games, and have a great time. It used to be a physical event only in San Francisco, but now it has gone digital so the whole world can enjoy it.
Día de
We're really
los
excited this year to be part of
Okay.
Summer Game Fest. So sit back, relax, put on your party hats.
This thing? I'm supposed to put this on?
That's right, everybody, put on your party hats. Everybody. Everybody. That's right, that looks good. Now we're cooking. Put on your
10
party
años.
hats and enjoy Day of the Devs.
We got a new one today. This is from a good friend Michael Frey and Rafael Munoz. Previously, Michael made a game called Kids with Playables that we published at Double Fine Presents, and this is his new one. It's about the limited time we have on Earth told through the life of a fly. This is called Time Flies.
O sea que hay más cosas, güey.
Everyone, my name is Michael. You might know my work from a game called Plug and Play. I co-founded
Y se ve muy cool su
company called
escritorio, güey, me
Playables, where
encanta.
we made
Me gusta ese cuarto,
a
se ve
game called
mamalón, güey.
Kids. But today we're going to talk about this guy in my upcoming project that is a collaboration with Rafael Munoz, who is the principal programmer on the game. The project we're collaborating on is called Time Flies.
Michael Frey, Rafael Muñoz. Es el juego de la vida de una mosca, güey.
Time
Namaste.
Flies is about our limited time in this world. In Switzerland, where I'm right now,
83.4
we have a
segundos
life
de vida, güey.
expectancy of maybe 84 years. In the US, it's about 77 years. So you have a little bit less time to achieve the things you want in your life.
O sea que tienes una expectativa de vida diferente según el lugar donde estés, literalmente del mundo, o sea, el país. Este puto juego está salvando el Summer Game Fest, ¿eh? Wey, qué pinche.
Time Flies, the things you can achieve are nicely prepared on a bucket list. This is a very small part of that bucket list. So these are the things you can do in the world.
Wey, me encanta, wey. Tienes una bucket list, tienes una mosca, tienes cosas que hacer con tu vida, güey. Aprende a tocar un instrumento. ¿Baila? ¡Ven un tour! ¡No mames! Around the world.
The game is coming to PlayStation, Nintendo Switch, PC and Mac sometime next year. Please visit timeflies.buzz where you can sign up for the newsletter so you get updated when it's out.
El puto mejor juego de todo el show, güey. A la verga los putos Space Shooters, güey. Solo me interesó uno de todo lo que mostraron estas 2 horas, güey. Güey, Summer Game Fest está salvado, güey. Time fucking flies. Y es una referencia muy interesante, muy importante a la vida, ¿eh? Haz lo mejor de cada momento porque todos vamos a morir. Tiempo vuela.
Our next game is Planet of Lana, the debut title from Sweden-based Wishfully Studios and published by Thunderful Publishing. The gameplay is reminiscent of dark side-scrollers like Inside and Little Nightmares, but the vibes could not be more different. Who are these enigmatic enemies? What do they want with Lana's sister and her world? And what other secrets are there to uncover in this beautiful, boundless environment?
Hello, my name is Adam Stjernljus and I'm the creative director at Wishfully. We're a small indie game studio in Sweden making Planet of Lana. In our game, you play a young girl called Lana, who is forced out on a mission to save her sister that has been taken away by an invading robot army.
Okay, el menú no
Early
sale en
on
el
in the
espacio.
game, Lana meets the mystical creature Mui.
¡Un gatito!
You quickly develop a strong
Su
bond
gatito,
and friendship
su
to
gatito,
Mui,
¿verdad?
and she proves to be
Michi,
both
el Michi.
intelligent and loyal.
Güey, en este segmento podrían mostrar algo de Silk Song, ¿eh?
Being her own personality, Mui also has
Es como un
things
segmento
that she's
indie.
afraid of.
Por favor, algo de Silk Song.
But being small and agile also has its advantages. For example, being able to reach
Mui.
places that you can't. She also has this special ability she can use to control some of the strange creatures of this planet.
¿Qué es eso? ¿Qué es? ¡Ah! Sube el nivel del agua.
Together, you have to make
Güey,
it
me
through
gusta,
both
me
the
gusta.
harsh and beautiful environments of Novo. Past dangerous robots,
Tiene como, o sea, lo de los robots me recuerda a Metroid Dread. Que no les puedes hacer daño a los robots, tienes que estarlos
unraveling
esquivando, güey.
long forgotten mysteries
O sea, es
that
como
all lead to your
si
destiny.
esquivando, stealth, encubierto. Planet of Lana.
Planet of Lana is really a labor of love, and we're very excited here at Wishfully to bring you what we believe is a truly unique adventure. And beyond the companion-based puzzle solving and hand-painted art
Gracias.
style, you will experience an engaging story with twists and turns that hopefully will stay with you long after the credits have rolled. Planet of Lana is coming to Xbox and PC this year, and you can wishlist right now at Steam or sign up at our newsletter at planetoflana.com.
314.
This next title from Two Star Games is quite literally an on-the-rails shooter. You and your little yellow train with its mounted machine gun and exquisite collection of bobbleheads will face off against a demonic, clown-faced train who is hell-bent on devouring human flesh. This is Choo Choo Charles.
Hey, I'm Gavin. I'm the solo developer behind Two Star Games, and I'm currently making Choo Choo Charles.
¡No mames! Güey, Thomas. Güey, Thomas asesino, güey. Verga, güey, esto se ve mamalón, se ve bien verga, chile.
It's an open-world horror game where you navigate an island in an old train.
Al fin un
upgrading
juego de
over time,
horror
and then use it to
diferente,
fight an
cabrón.
evil spider train named
Original.
Charles.
Y no en el puto espacio, güey.
If you pump enough lead into his face, that'll probably encourage him to run off and find something else to eat. You have one goal above all else, and that's to summon Charles to a 1v1 and fight him to the death.
Puedes
To
hacer
do that, you'll
1v1s
need to
con el
explore
tren.
the open world, looting abandoned areas and completing missions for the locals to gain powerful new weapons and scraps that you can use to upgrade your train's speed, armor, and damage. You'll ultimately to leave the relative safety of your train and venture out on foot. This is where things get really dangerous, with Charles constantly roaming around looking for his next meal, and camps of shotgun-wielding cultists looking for someone to feed to him.
Pero me interesa, cabrón. Finally, some fucking food.
After collecting 3 heavily guarded gems from abandoned mines around the island, you'll place the gems on one of the shrines, angering Charles and drawing him to your location.
Oh, ok, lo haces encabronar y va a un lugar en específico al poner gemas en los templos,
Best be careful out there, because it might be unwise to wander too far from your train. If you do encounter Charles while you're roaming around, it doesn't matter what you do now, because you have truly angered the beast, and you'll either escape with your life or see it flash before your eyes.
Verga, güey, ok. O sea, no te conviene, güey, hacer enojar a Charles muy lejos de tu tren, güey, porque vas a mamar!
Sounds like something for you. Be sure to follow and wishlist Choo Choo Charles on Steam. I'd greatly appreciate it. It really does mean a lot.
¿Cómo que early 2022?
We've got a special one for you. It's very personal and near and dear to I Am 8-Bit because it's a I Am 8-Bit Presents published title. It's called Escape Academy, and think of it like Hogwarts, but for escape rooms. It's from developer Coin Crew Games, and they hail from the arcade amusement space. They've designed escape rooms in real life. Better they talk about their game than me. Here they are.
Hey, I'm Mike.
I'm Wyatt.
And I'm Michelle, the art director.
Wait, am I supposed to say I'm the... Hey, I'm Mike.
I'm Wyatt. We're the founders.
And I'm Michelle, the art director.
Oof, okay. This is... I hate that.
All right, once more with feeling. Hey, I'm Mike.
I'm Wyatt.
And I'm Michelle.
And we're Coin Crew Games.
Coin Crew.
When Coin Crew Games was founded, we were actually building real-world escape rooms and arcade machines, but when the pandemic hit, we needed to pivot. So we decided to take those learnings, building real-world escape rooms, and transpose them into a digital format, and thus Escape Academy was born.
Good luck trying to hack me without sufficient power. Probability of your expulsion, high.
Escape Academy is an escape room adventure game that you can play either single player or co-op. You play as a student at this titular, mysterious Escape Academy, where you get to master the art of puzzle solving and train to become the ultimate escapist.
What are you waiting for? A room full of gas is no place to relax.
Es como Escapist,
We're all fans of
pero en
escape
3D.
rooms, so when we couldn't find a digital, authentic escape room experience, we decided to make one ourselves.
Walls are often misleading at the academy.
Ay. Perdón,
Escape
banda, una
Academy
disculpilla.
isn't just a puzzle game, it's an escape room game, and it brings that play pattern home. We have a
Una
huge
disculpilla.
amount of puzzles in this game, and they never repeat. And in addition to that, you can solve every puzzle using just your mind, no dexterity required, although you may want to bring a paper and pencil.
Turmeric
The
la
academic
rata.
theming gave us the leverage to create a wide variety of rooms that support the narrative and put players in situations they would never find themselves in real-life escape rooms.
Me recuerda un poquito a Danganronpa, pero single player. O sea, sin más gente
When
involucrada.
we were designing the game, it was really helpful to have the experience of both playing a lot of escape rooms and designing real-world escape rooms as sort of a design anchor to buoy us to.
I did not anticipate the rodent assisting you. Bad turmeric. Sadly, that rat will be no help in bypassing my lasers.
We really took our time to create an eclectic cast of students and faculty members
Ah, sí
that
tiene
help guide you
estudiantes y
throughout
más
the academic
personajes.
journey of Escape Academy.
Building on the lessons that you get in each room and raising the stakes throughout your journey at the academy was definitely a
¿Me pasas mi
design
cartera,
blur
por
we
favor?
wanted to make sure came through in the final game.
Ya van a llegar. La comida.
I am not
Ya llegó. Ah.
so well. Analysis. I have succumbed to
Gracias. A ver.
disco fever.
Escape Academy
Toma.
is coming to Xbox, PlayStation, and PC on July 14th.
Sobra,
and
como
will be
22
available
pesos.
Day 1 on Xbox Game Pass. And you can wishlist us today on Steam.
We'll see you at the academy.
Thanks!
Escape Academy!
14 de julio.
This game's for all those fans of organization out there, all those organizers. It's from a studio called Max Inferno, and it's a game about getting things lined up just right.
Ok, banda, esto es
It's
lo que va a
called A Little
pasar.
to the Left.
Nintendo va a anunciar su Nintendo Direct para la siguiente semana. Y todo el mundo va a estar diciendo que Nintendo salvó el E3 este año, igual que el año pasado, el año antepasado y prácticamente todos los años. Sin embargo, creo que el Games Fest ha tenido buenos anuncios.
Hi, I'm Annie.
Hi, and I'm Lucas.
Buenos,
are
pero
Max
pocos.
Inferno.
Hay muchas cosas que
We're
son
really excited
que
to
han
share
sido
with
un
you
snooze
today
fest.
a cozy puzzle game that we've been working on.
Pero lo demás, o sea,
A Little to the Left.
tiene arreglos, o sea, tiene juegos interesantes. Espera, el Game Fest ya se acabó. Este es el siguiente evento para indies. Ya se acabó el Game Fest. Entonces, ¿qué es esto? ¿Cómo se llama este
A
evento?
Little to the Left is a game where you sort, stack, and tidy up the house. In each level,
A ver.
puzzles are hidden among regular household objects, and you solve them by arranging items in a very particular way.
Entonces, ¿me estás diciendo que el Game Fest pues, fue una puta basura y este es otro evento?
Many of the levels have multiple solutions. It's all about observation and imagining the different structures that could be at play. The game takes inspiration from our own home
Sí, ahorita que acabe.
and some of our own little tendencies. Another big source of inspiration for the game is our cat, Rookie, who should be around here somewhere.
¿Mande? En un ratito, como en 20 tal vez. Ok. Ah, ¿por qué?
Occasionally, this cat will show up on the periphery of your gameplay
Ah, bueno.
and undo your tidy work, just to shake things up a little bit.
Sí.
The game starts off pretty simple, but as you progress, the logic behind the puzzles becomes a little more surreal.
Pero entonces esto...
There is a lot to tidy up in A Little to the Left. Actually, every day brings something new. With the daily tidy delivery, you get even more out of our favorite puzzles. And you earn fun badges too.
RWB1.
Well, thanks for stopping by.
We hope you enjoy A Little to the Left when it releases later this year.
See you later.
Bye.
Pero entonces este evento, ¿cómo se llama, güey? ¿Qué pedo? No todos los juegos estarán en el evento.
I've been excited about this one ever since it was announced ages ago. It's from developer Gummy Cat. It's called Bear and Breakfast. And the title says it all. You're a bear, you run in bed and breakfast in the woods, and it's really freaking fun. We're debuting a brand new animated trailer, a bunch of gameplay you've never seen, and finally announcing a release date.
I'm Ioana.
And I'm Raresh. We're from Gummy Cat in Romania.
Today, we're showing you our first game called Bear and Breakfast. It's a laid-back management adventure game where you build and run
Vamos
a
a ver qué tal
B&B
con
in the
esto.
woods, but you're a bear.
In Bear and Breakfast, you play as Hank, a young, curious bear from Silver Valley who lives in a small home with his
Vamos a
mom and
buscar
two best
cuánto dura
friends.
este evento. Day of the Devs.
We grew up on management sims. Games like Theme Hospital were big inspirations for us, but we also wanted to make a game that tells a story alongside the usual management stuff.
Day of the Devs.
So it turns out that humans are coming back for some reason, and they need a place to stay. There's old, rundown buildings all over the place, and you're just the bear for the job. The game follows a linear story that you advance by solving quests. A lot of them involve finding materials, building rooms, crafting furniture, and decorating stuff. The actual furniture you do make awards different
No
kinds
sé
of
cuánto
points.
dura este
For
evento.
instance, beds give comfort, showers give hygiene, that type of thing. You have to make sure that your room scores are high enough to satisfy whatever your guests are asking for.
Por lo que estoy viendo es un evento que ya lleva 10 años. Es un evento de indies. Eso ya lo sabíamos. O lo acabamos de averiguar.
Each type of score comes with its own challenges. For example, later on you'll need to cook food for your guests through a minigame. There's a lot more to Bear and Breakfast, but you can play at your own pace.
Verga,
since
el
the
año
game
pasado
won't
duró
rush
2 horas, güey. A ver.
Oh, and there's definitely no creepy subplot hidden somewhere in the forest.
1 hora 46.
We're very excited to be part of Day of the Devs this year, and we can't wait to introduce you all to Hank and his friends when Bear and Breakfast launches later this summer. Thank you.
Pues no sé, voy a ver. Voy a poner, o sea, este y algún otro anuncio más. O bueno, sí, que announcements de juegos. Y creo que voy a dejar directo para poder hacer uno al ratito y luego para hacer uno en la noche.
So I don't want to say a lot about this next one. It's full of secrets and puzzles and mystery that are best discovered on your own. It's a beautiful game from a studio called Shared Memory. It's a pixel art Metroidvania full of interesting creatures.
Los viewers cayeron un chingo, güey. Ahorita eran
Hi, I'm
200,000.
Billy Basso. Today I'm going to be showing you a game I've been working on called Animal Well. in Animal Well, you explore a surreal and sometimes dangerous pixel art labyrinth that is filled with secrets.
Team Cherry. Uy, por favor, si sale Team Cherry,
As you
güey, se ve bien
explore,
verga.
you'll encounter various creatures, but it's not always clear if they're friendly or not, so it's best to proceed with some amount of caution.
Ah, la verga. Muerta. Se ve cool, me gusta, me gusta.
Throughout the game, you're going to find various items that will give you new abilities and help you solve some puzzles. Every item in the game has multiple uses, but you're going to have to experiment if you want to figure out what they all are.
Ah, el frisbee para distraer al perro, mamalón. Y para activar switches.
Animal Well is a pixel art game. That's not just a pander to nostalgia. Instead, I'm viewing as a technical opportunity. A 4K TV screen has 144 times as many pixels, but that means I have 144 times as much processing power to apply to each pixel. Throughout the game, you'll see a lot of things like fluid sims or...
O sea, pixeles super mamadísimo. Me gusta.
Really been used in a pixel art game before. Designing Animal Well is a layered experience. So what that means is the base layer is something the average person can play through and enjoy to completion. But then there's a second layer,
¿Cómo se llama el
which for
evento
most games we would
ahorita?
consider this
O sea, si lo busco en
100%ing
YouTube,
the game.
a lo mejor ya dice
There are lots of hidden items,
Day
nooks
of
and
the
crannies
Depths.
throughout the world. They're not obvious, and you might need some help to find these. The third layer has puzzles that don't really present themselves as puzzles. They might go unnoticed for years potentially, or they might require some community collaboration to solve. Also, there's a puzzle in this video that may require some community
Hay un
collaboration
puzzle en el
to
video, güey.
understand. But the first 10 people to figure it out will get a free copy of the game at launch. And then while you're doing that, you can maybe wishlist it. But yeah, thank you so much.
Me gusta mucho, güey. 442. Animal Well. PlayStation 5 y Steam.
Next up is Naiad, a colorful exploration game where you play as a water nymph,
Orejón,
traversing a zen
perro,
and peaceful
orejón,
world. This game
perro,
comes to us from
orejón.
Highwarp, a solo developer from Spain.
Hi, I'm really happy to be part of the 10th anniversary of Day of the Devs at this exciting Summer Fest edition. I'm Elwin from Highwarp, a solo dev indie studio from Spain, working on bringing to life very unique and personal games. I would like to share with you a preview of Naiad, a relaxing and colorful exploration adventure of flowing.
Perro.
I put all my love creating every part
El
of
perro
the
que
game,
ya es
so
papá.
please enjoy.
Qué bonito, mi bebé. ¡Ah, un ajolote! No, olvídenlo, creí que era un ajolote, güey. Nalat.
The journey starts with the birth of a little water nymph at the
Una
spring
ninfa.
of the river. Naya will grow up and mature, obtaining vitality from floating leaves and flowers, learning to swim like a duck, dive like a fish, dash like a frog, finding other adorable friends like butterflies, rabbits, snakes, turtles, crocodiles, and much more. Help them to find their way, avoiding obstacles and dangers, using your skills. You will immerse through a lot of beautiful places like a deep forest, a dark cave, a joyful creek, and more. Water, symbolizing life, starts pure and fresh, and little by little it will be fading into dark.
Se me hace que también, lo que también podría ser mañana es un...
making sprout flowers in your path.
O sea, como un directo recap
because the humans
sobre Day of the Depths
are controlling this river world. Humans create their own fake rivers, like this.
Para tener uno de Summer Game Fest y para tener otro de la presentación
you
indie.
Are the guardian of this river, and that seems to be a difficult
Pero podría
task,
ser de la presentación indie que sea a partir de cierto punto.
Cloud will take care of you
O sea, para retomar desde nos vamos a quedar ahorita.
Of Naiad is like its vitality. You can make it grow up under the sun rays, change its color, even tie small flowers on it.
Me gusta,
Creating Naiad, I focused on a wholesome experience. Enjoy it at your own pace, exploring and flowing.
Naiad will be available for PC and consoles by the end of this year. Thank you for watching.
Me estás pisando bien cabrón. ¿Te quieres bajar o te quieres sentar o acostar? Se quería bajar.
If you ever find yourself longing for the good old days, then why not take a trip back to the Stone Age in this cooperative life and farming simulation game from Sodaden and Cryptico. Hunt and gather to care for your settlement, explore the ancient world around you, and best of all, become a friend to the mammoths. This is Roots of Pachá.
Hi, I'm Timo, co-founder of Sodaden along with my brother.
Hi, I'm Karen, the narrative designer. We're based in San Diego with the rest of the team in Argentina.
Hola a todos, I am Dancer, the main artist.
And I'm Johnny, Timo's brother. We are the team developing Roots of Pacha, a farming sim set in the Stone Age where you help your clan develop the ideas
este es
that
el último
shape
reveal
humanity.
que voy a ver.
In a time
Que
when
vamos
there
a
weren't
ver
stores to buy seeds or
del
anything else, you'll build
Day
your
of the
village from the
Depths.
ground up. Instead of using money, you'll transform the world around you by contributing and working with your clan. Starting small, you'll explore the regions of this new land, discovering plants and resources along the way. Many of the ideas you developed were the cornerstones of early civilizations like farming, domesticating animals, and the creation of tools that are now common.
Chamacho vicioso, chamacho vicioso. Perrote. ¿Cómo está mi bebé?
Ideas will build on one another, and after a while, you'll find your community transformed.
Tun, 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 tun. Tun, 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 tun.
You'll venture into the caves to meet the spiritual world, to try and explain who
Orejón.
you are and why you're
Orejón,
here.
perro orejón. Qué bonito perro orejón.
The game's Stone Age setting was inspired by the book The Clan of the Cave Bear. Roots of Pacha is set in simpler times, but the society is still complex. For example, finding something to eat went from satisfying a basic need to making a dish and creating
Y
a reason
bailando
to
con
gather.
chamas. Tuturu, tu, tu, turu, tu, 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 turu, tu.
As you discover ways to make life
Qué
easier,
bonito.
you'll find time to experience all the
bonito.
fun Pacha's world has to offer. You'll get to know your clan, meet others living around you, and maybe even find that special someone.
Es un simulador de vida donde convives con animales,
Our
creas tu
love of farming
comunidad,
sims started with the first Harvest Moons, and
domesticas,
Stardew Valley took it to the next level. With Roots of Pacha, we want to
estás
make our
en
own unique
contacto con la
contribution to the genre.
naturaleza.
We're working on this project with all of our hearts. We're super excited for you to play the final version. In the meantime, we have a brand new demo that just went live today.
Thanks for having us. Muchas gracias.
Muchas gracias. Ándele, ándele. Roots of Pacha. Chamacho, ya me lo acabo.
And now
Vamos a dejarlo aquí.
Need a reason to gather.
Yo no sé dónde voy a dejar el... Aquí. Ahí. Ahí que se ve la monita. Bueno, banda. El Summer Game Fest se acabó hace aproximadamente 40 minutos. Se acabó 9 minutos antes de las 3. Ni siquiera duró las 2 horas completas. Para ser sincero, fue un snooze fest. Hubo mucho shooter, mucho juego del espacio, mucho juego de horror. O sea, muchos juegos, pero muy parecidos entre sí. Muy poca variedad. Me gustó Street Fighter 6. Me gustaron varios indies. Muchos indies de aquí siento que carrearon al Summer Game Fest, pero ni siquiera fueron parte de él. Entonces eso lo deja todavía más mal parado el evento como tal. Summer Game Fest. No hubo Sonic. Hasta ahora, según lo que he visto, no ha habido Hollow Knight Silksong. No sé qué pensar. Hubo un tráiler de una película, güey. Hablaron de una serie, de un videojuego. Eso más o menos relacionado. Pero bueno. Hasta aquí voy a dejar directo esta ocasión. Nos estaremos viendo un poquito más tarde para jugar Mario Strikers Battle League. Y pues así. Muchísimas gracias por acompañarnos. Espero que tengan una excelente tarde. Espero que descansen. Pero sobre todo, tengan un día épico. Mi nombre es Epikmin y los estaré viendo pronto para un nuevo directo el día de hoy, ¿vale? Hasta luego, banda. Gracias por acompañarnos. Sobres.